my food done. I'm just sitting here getting my pictures ready and doing some edits. And I did take a lot this morning, but gotta get them done. I really like editing, of course, using an Apple device. That's just my preference. I do a little bit of editing on Android, but it's very rare. A lot of times I will I had to put my food back in the microwave. Hey Peppermint Airy, what's going on? I had to sit my butt here. It's a lot of things that I have yet to take pictures of, and I'm gonna go ahead and get them situated today on my other site. And I want to be able to you know what, I didn't even share my live yet. I want to be able to hi end dog. Let me share it. I just gotta edit this stuff. um I will be probably soon relinquishing some of that duty, but if I'm like in the middle of doing it, I just go ahead and get it done. But like I said, I prefer to use the Apple. um okay, my pictures I like to use, because I don't have like one of the newest iPhones or nothing like that. I might get me one soon. I'm not sure if I really want to do all that. However, I have a camera, and it's a Canon, and I think I talked about it the other day. And what I love about my Canon, I can take all my good pictures. For one, the Canon gives really, really good pictures. So with those pictures, of course, it's a decent type of quality. So when looking inside, oh, that's my food. Let me get my food right quick. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself eat, because yesterday I didn't eat. I forgot I didn't eat. It was like 4 o'clock when I had my first meal. So last night I had already made my pasta sauce and stuff, and I did a mixture of, what did I have? I had ground beef and I had ground turkey. And when I reheated it, how back in the day you make, like, I guess you would call it goulash, but it's not goulash because I don't have no vegetables in here. So it's more like a ziti that ain't baked, if that makes sense. So I threw me some mozzarella cheese on it to heat it up today, and yeah, that's what we got going on. So I feel like I got like a little situation in a bowl. I was like, I don't care what time of the day I eat it. I'm gonna eat it because, like I said, I got a bad habit. I start working and then forget to eat. So yeah. Back to my Canon. The Canon gives really good um pictures. It does an amazing job with capturing the details, and you can say, it's really nice because it has like different settings. Like you can do videos. It is even one of those cameras that you can say, like if you did live videos and stream, you can use that in the place of your laptop or desktop camera or whatever. You can use that. So I really like that camera. It didn't break the bank. I mean, of course, there's other ones that do way better, but that camera is the bomb. I'm trying to eat my food. I ain't here to ask no questions. Um, anyway, back into what I was doing. So with that being said, that camera has the ability to like, you can upload your images pretty good. And I just use the what's the app called? I think I talked about it before. It's a Canon. So Canon has the Camera Connect, and it's an app where you can just transfer your pictures over to whatever device. And it's real helpful because I can transfer the images over to edit them. I mean, I always have the option of plugging the camera up to whatever device and, uploading it as well. But I like to transfer it over here because Canva is over here. And in the past, I started watermarking my stuff, then I stopped. And then I'm like, okay, I need to go back to watermarking certain designs. Because people will steal your images and use them on their websites and all types of places. So to prevent that, I just go ahead and keep doing my watermarks the way I've been doing. Um, yeah, it been a whole photo shoot up in here. I think I did a lot of pictures this morning. Um, Now I have different places I want to put them. Oh, you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? I might be talking low. Because you know how you be talking. I might be talking low. It might be me. I might put my earpiece in a minute. Um, yeah, that coffee ain't kicked in yet. Yeah, that's what it is. I just started talking. You know how like some stuff you feel like you said it over and over again, and you just start kind of, if you feel like you doing a personal review. So that's what I was doing. I was like, girl, I done said this before. So yeah, but child of churn, and then went into this apartment, this vacant one. They went through the window, child. I seen the window open this morning when I was out there walking. This new management brought them kids in. Because we was doing good for a little while. We ain't had it, you know what I'm saying? The last day that she did a whole suite of baby kids. But yeah, child, they done went inside the apartment. I think they probably had already been going in there because they had removed the screen. They messed around and left the screen. Well, left the somebody probably went in and left the window open this time. Doing stuff they ain't got no business doing. Lord, it don't make no sense. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I got a lot of stuff that I need to go ahead and get ready. That's why I had to get out of an apartment I was in. Started out good. COVID hit and new management, everything went to hell. Yeah, but you know what? I've lived in a house. I think I stayed there for like 6 years. Girl, we had a lot of grass to cut. I wasn't crazy about it. But the way I feel right now, I'm ready to cut grass. I'm just ready to mow lawns. Um, put me a couple bucket of garden items out there. Hell, I took a patio, I mean a townhouse with a little fenced in back piece right now. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah. But you know what? I think it's also because the company that owned these apartments own another set of apartments. And what's happening is the people that they don't want. Oh, I should have put some pepperoni in here, girl. That would have been. Oh my god. I'm gonna do that next bowl. But so what they do is they transfer. You know, they let them go ahead. You know, they'll make the money off of them, but they'll send them over here. And normally it's a major reason why they don't want them. But I don't want to. I don't want to be bothered with nobody that manage these no more. I really don't. It's pitiful. The apartments I lived in, part because I after I moved out of the house, it was another apartment I had moved into. The apartment was amazing. Like I really loved the layout. It was just it was just the people in the building. I was like, girl, no God. Child, it was around there pew pew everything up. It's off the chain. I didn't know it was that bad. This lady I know, she was like, oh, just have them move you to a different building. I said, shoot, it's gonna be the same people. What are you talking about? Child, I done hit enough. I can't. I can't. And it was real peaceful for a while. It was real peaceful. The previous manager, because see, currently they don't, from what I heard, they don't have a manager. So when you don't have no manager, all types of stuff slide in and whatnot. My previous manager, from what I was told, she moved and she left the area. But she did a good job while she was here. She sure did. But well, what she had to work with, I can honestly say that. But what she had to work with, that lady, I told her she alright, but she was alright with me. I said it don't make no sense. All they know how to do is be a thief. I don't even know how to go outside and play no more. I like my apartment layout. It was gated, but like you said, the people we had, the Middle Eastern, and they scared me because their women were completely covered. You know what? I think my mom said she had a neighbor recently that were covered and whatnot. And I want to enjoy my food, but I'm gonna tell you what she said about them. Basically, she said them folks was nasty, and she knew the difference. And I told her, I said, listen, you never know how your neighbor live. I don't want to share walls with nothing and nobody no more. But the house I was in, I didn't think I needed to stay there. The owner was a weirdo, a lying weirdo. I really feel like when he purchased that home, he planned on flipping it and selling it. But, you know, things had changed and he wasn't able to really sell it. So he started renting it. And when he rented it, he didn't factor in, you know, things that would happen occasionally. So don't get me wrong, it was an older place. It was okay. But you can tell he went through and he painted the paneling. And I ain't mad at his hustle. But he would okay, so when I went in there, he had a tenant prior to me that lived there for like not long at all. Because that didn't go too well. Excuse me. So it had the same fridge, it had the same stove. And then I want to say a couple months after I was there, the washer went out. And it would not it wouldn't drain. One thing I can say, he changed them appliances. If he didn't do nothing else, he would change his appliances. Um, it was the issue, but the thing was, When it was time to move, he tried to charge me for his microwave. I lived there for 6 years. First of all, the microwave was never new. The microwave, it was so funny because I was like, how did he mount? How was he able to mount this microwave up here? Child, you can tell the microwave had came. It was a what is the name? Home rehome or something like that, where you can go in there and buy used stuff, used appliances. I can tell he went and bought a used refrigerator, he bought a used stove, and he bought a used microwave to get going. I ain't stupid. I ain't say nothing. Girl, he tried to say, oh well, it was working. I said, you talking about that old ass microwave that was tan. Girl, needless to say, I got my money back. Then again, I lived there for 6 years. My deposit was like $950, I believe. He tried to keep half of it. So I ain't gonna lie. When I moved in there, the carpet was already there. So that means it already had been worn for a little bit, right? Girl, he thought he was gonna earn because his goal was to at least keep half of it. Baby, by the time I finished with him, he was sending me $200 more. That man ain't get that. I said, you want me to drag you to court behind it? Or you want to work this out? Shy, he wrote me another check. I just ain't like how he tried. And the thing is, when I moved out, I know first of all, when I first moved in, that stove was never clean. I had to go clean my own stove. Of course, you always like really clean your stuff over. But that stove definitely wasn't clean when I moved in. I let him pass on that. Oh, he was petty too. This why I knew he I knew why he was getting divorced because he was one of them wide hip niggas. Yes, he was. He said, he said, okay. So while I was staying there, it wasn't a big place. It was on like maybe 900 square feet. It was a 3 bedroom, 1 bath. But like I said, I had to cut grass. You got to put bikes, toys, your seasonal items. So I went and got a metal shed, and I paid to have it put up. So because it was already a 8 by 10 slab over there, I can then, according to the laws and the code and the ordinances, I can go build one that same size. Hold on, put this back, y'all. My coffee. So I went ahead and built that one. You know what I'm saying? Baby, when I got ready to move, that man was, first of all, he was shocked that I moved. Because, you know, some people will get real comfortable and stay in houses for like 10 and 15 years and stuff like that. I don't know. It was certain things. I felt like my time was up over there. I really did. Baby, I can sense when it's time to go. So that's what I did. Let me take my I got some sea moss extract. Now I'm about to take. And I forgot I had made these, child. I found a whole gang of them just in time for the winter. Because normally I have my olive leaf, but I don't have none. Anyway, so he got mad. Needless to say, he got mad because he couldn't hustle me. But anyway, so when it was time to move, and the apartments was trying to contact him, and she was like, "I cannot get him on the phone." Da 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 da. I said, "Okay." So I said, "Well, I'm going to call him because for one, I think he was salty because regardless of him doing this and doing that, I always pay my bills on time. I was it was never a major issue like that. So I guess he was dodging an apartment complex because he didn't want me to go. So when he finally answered that phone and did whatever he did, she pushed the application through and all that there, right? This wild hip ninja had the nerves and all the audacity to say, "Are you able to put the shed behind the apartment?" Baby, do you know I went, it was my mission to go and have it taken down, and I gave it to one of my family members, and they've used it and built it back up and put it on their property. I paid $350 for that shed, and the man, I think I paid the same amount for him to put it together and mounts it down and all that. Child, my mama went and got the same man. It was like, come, take this down, and I need you to put it on my property. That man was salty. Maybe that's why he kept trying to get every dime he could from me, because the shed wasn't his. It didn't belong to him. Anyway, child, it was so funny. But he was real salty and messy for that. I said, and that was a old messy, what move when he did that. So I hope that wife and he has got everything she needed for her and her girls from him. Yes, he did, girl. I was like, and then I guess that's when I came back to the apartment life. And I've been in apartments I didn't even realize it's been this long. 6 years. So I lived in that house for 6 years. Now I'm ending my apartment cycle 6 years later. Um, but in the grand scheme of things, realistically, we all go through like that 7 year cycle of growth. And you be like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. And if you ain't doing that, I don't know what the fuck you doing with your life. But me, I ain't mind moving my damn feet. But yeah, that man, I was like, what? And something was telling me I need, and I'm glad I went ahead. Okay, this wasn't the only. It was another issue. There was plumbing issues as well. But with him purchasing that home, He told me himself that he put all the. I ain't gonna lie, he did his thing with that kitchen. Oh, it was beautiful. It was very nice. Also, he he did well with the bathroom because kitchens and bathrooms is gonna sell, but he still couldn't sell that house. Um, One thing I noticed he did not do when he put that big oversized microwave in there. He did not measure the height between the microwave and that gas stove. So when he had to go and replace the gas stove, he kept pressing to get an electric one. And I was like, no, just put the gas back in here. Because if a storm comes, worst case scenario, I still could cook with my gas stove there, right? So he went because it was like child, I know he went and got him a he was waiting for them damn ovens to go on sale that Christmas. I know he was because he took him almost a whole month to put the other stove on because the other one would not work. This is why it did not work. So when the new one came in, before you can get a new one in this city, if it's a gas stove, now I notice if it's a gas stove, the city has to come and inspect the gas lines. That's a fine in its no, that's a fee in itself. And then if they find something wrong with it, you got to fix some more stuff. So what I think he was trying to do was avoid having to pay that. And one of my good friends at the time, they went and did their due diligence and looked up some stuff, and they said there's no record of anything being updated and upgraded in that house. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, I went and looked on some type of website or whatever. So it occurred to me that he purchased one of those homes. I'm pretty sure that you know, well, they don't do tax deeds in Virginia, but they do auctions. And not only that, with him being a well-connected man, he was able to get through a lot of loops and slide and glide the way he needed to because he worked for NASA. He was an engineer or some sort. He did something at NASA. And whatever he did at NASA, he had a PhD in it. The thing about that was he had never met nobody like me. So I didn't have a PhD at that. Well, I wasn't even studying, and I might have. I did have my master's by then. So I said to him, "Well, the reason why that previous stove went out is because that microwave is too close to that stove." He swore up and down. That wasn't new. I said, yes, it was. I said, because according to the city came in here. And he was just looking at me like, yeah, yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't do that, I know damn well you ain't do the plumbing. You did not update this plumbing when you got this house. You was just trying to get you a tenant in. By the time you rent it, make some of your money back, rinse and recycle, repeat. You didn't care how many times you had to do it until you got what you wanted, until you could find you somebody to buy it. But see, he dressed up his slumness. Hmm. And I let him slide, girl. By the time I finished with him, he had no choice but to fix that plumbing. He could not rent it out no more. As a matter of fact, a plumber lives in that house right now. So I don't know if the plumber purchased the home or did some work for him and he was able to barter. and his family moved in it, but it's a plumber that live in here. And when I rode past it the last time, they had, that little white thing that sit out and out the yard. Yeah, that's how I know he did all the work he was supposed to do. So that was another issue too. And especially if it's like one bathroom, you screwed. Like, so when my one bathroom was out, I was screwed. And it was just a whole, yeah, it was a lot to deal with when that happened. So I think after, oh, and then, oh, let's talk about the tree. Let's get into it. It's a really big, I mean, it's it's a residential area. Um, the plumb. Let me go back to the plumbing. The plumbing issue that he did fix and was able to fix when my stepdad was living. I was telling him what was wrong or whatever the case may be. He was like, "Oh, it's probably some roots in there." I said, "What?" He said, "From some trees." And I'm looking, and I was like, "Well, where would it come from?" Because it was a huge tree in the back, so it could have been the roots from that tree. And the area at some point in time, it could have been a tree from in the front yard, but it was a huge tree in the back, and then there was a huge one on the side. This is stuff he already knew. He was too cheap to get rid of these trees. Time progressed. Girl, why one of the trees? This I was like, I was so thankful. The tree fell on my son's bedroom. What ended up happening was it was a storm, and one of the big branches, no, it was a tree, bumper branch, it was a tree. And I'm so glad that around that time I got rid of his bunk bed. A couple months prior to that, he got, a regular bed. No, I take that back. It was the other way around. I got rid of the regular bed and got a bunk bed because oh, hold on, what was it? Girl, whatever it was. Nobody was hurt. But that was a big ass tree that went through there. So he got one of his somebody he know to fix it. You know, I left him to do that because at the end of the day, that would do nothing but inconvenience me to have to figure out. You know what I'm saying? If I would have went hard, then child, it would have been done. It would have been a wrap. But let it go. Got that fixed. And then it dawned on me, I think that water issue might have been the last issue for that other person. But the water issue damaged the carpets in the hallway. Now, mind you, he was trying to keep my money for carpet. I said, sir, no, 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 no. For one, after you've lived somewhere after 5 years, I know for a fact an apartment after 5 years, child, they gonna just replace that carpet. I lived here for 6, and it was already here. And I was nice enough to go ahead and give you a couple $100 because I ain't gonna lie, my daughter's carpet, had a stain on it. That's the one I know you can't do nothing with. Everything else, any type of paint he had in it, I think the bedrooms were like a certain color. I asked him the color. He brought me the bucket over there. I even went and bought that paint that he used. It was like a tannish situation, caramel something that he used. And I touched up the paint. Everything was clean. There was no trash, no debris, nothing in the back, nothing in the front. I returned your home in the condition you passed it over to me. Anyway, it was just too much stuff I went through. It was too much. It was just a lot. So I'm ready to cut grass though. I'm ready to cut some grass, girl. But he was hella trifling with that. And oh, when he cut, so he never cut the rest of the tree down. The pieces that did break off in half, he cut them up. He was too cheap to get anybody to remove that tree. He came out there on the weekend himself and chopped that wood up, put some of it to the street, and then it was a area. It was a fence in the back, and it was like a like a dead space that's in between two, because it's another house in the back, and they had a fence. Why he dumped some of the wood in the middle? So you factor in that wood back there, then the tree still open. It's nothing but a whole breeding ground for mosquitoes at this point. So the mosquitoes had got so bad, I ended up talking to somebody in the city. They said, well, ma'am, if we go back there, we're going after him because he put that wood back there. They're breeding. The water, is just sitting back there and all that because of him. Now, I was already tired of this ninja at this point, and I was trying to move without, rocking the boat because I done already damn near sank it. But he knew once I moved from out of there, he was not going to be able to have no tenant no time soon. And that was going to F his money up. So, yeah. Uh, so he effed around and learned a lot of lessons. So did I. He sounded exactly like my cousin. If he didn't work maintenance for a large company, I would think it was him. Girl, no, this guy is no, if I'm not mistaken, he might own more than one house. So that could have contributed to, because, the whole premise of having an income property is to provide income. Like it literally should pay for itself after a certain amount of years. But the thing was, he was in such a rush to, get somebody in there. The washing machine didn't work. Um, the dryer was working fine, but it was like a combo. It's like the stack combo. So he had to replace the whole thing. The gas stove probably would have lasted longer if you did not have a old microwave at the top that had a fan, and that fan literally is blowing on top of a gas stove, and it's too close. That's what happened with that. And that fridge was old too. But see, he didn't mind replacing those things because he know once if another person come in or a next person, hey Reba, if the next person comes in, it's already done. So he can't, if he can go catch that stuff on sale, get him some new ones, because that was back when appliances were affordable. That was 2019. That was before, all well no, that was before then. That was like 2016ish, 2015 when he got them new appliances. So, stuff was affordable. It was nothing to do with that stuff. But once he Child, he was mad. If he had, you could tell if he had to go do anything, or if he had to, come on one of his weekends, because when he was getting the wood up, he had his two daughters with him. So I was like, you that cheap? So I think he probably bit off more than he could chew with the other two. I think he had another one. And then, like I said, he was in the middle of a divorce. And I'm pretty sure he had a main home that was probably beautiful. And 9 times out of 10, she was going to end up with that. Half. But that was my little. But like I said, I'm ready to go cut grass again. And I'm pretty sure after this, I'm pretty sure my son ready to cut grass. Cause he used to have, I taught him how to cut it when he was like 12, 11 or 12. So I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind cutting none either. hmm Everybody ready to cut at this point. Grass, that is. Grass, grass. But yeah, I was sitting here and trying to edit my little videos. I had stopped and, had my coffee, got me something to eat. Cause I messed around yesterday and looked up. It was 4 o'clock before I actually, and then I went ahead and made me some food so I could just warm it up today, tomorrow, and the day after when I got hungry. So I ain't have to cook because I got a lot of stuff I got a lot of stuff I need to list, and I've been sitting on a lot of stuff like a fool. Not a fool, but you know what I'm saying. But ain't nothing to it but to do it. But yeah, I had did a whole bunch of edits and talking about how I like to use, and it's more convenient too to be able to edit my stuff up here. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff I gotta child. It's a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna press through it. And for real, to just to get it started, I have to change the I like to change the filter to vivid with using the editing thing in Apple, because you'll be able to really see the item in its color. So, and a lot of times I work with like real bright colors, so that's helpful as well. But like I said, when I use my Canon, I don't have to I don't have to really brighten it. I rearranged my living room yesterday, getting ready for the holiday. Child, I'm tired as fuck today. I bet you is. Listen, I had moved my I had moved my chair last week. I said I really want to go put it back. I mean, where I had it. I think I'll be doing that. And then the funny thing is, I don't even know if I want to put up a tree this year. I really don't. I went my mom was starting to decorate her tree. She got her tree was looking fire. Hold on, let me see if I might have a picture, cause she getting ready to do it different this year. You think my mama could girl? My mama be decorate. Hold on, let me show you. I got a Pinterest. I think I got a Pinterest picture of it. It's on my Pinterest board. Christmas tree. Did I close it out? No. I ain't even thinking about no tree for real. But I do need to go get my tree. I would have to find a space for it. And girl, I'm gonna have to go in the daytime and get it out my thing and bring it in the daytime. Cause I can't do it in the afternoon, child. They'll think it's gonna be some gifts under it. I ain't putting a girl. I ain't got no itty bitty babies and nothing like that. So my tree will be just strictly for decoration. Oh, I did close that one. Oh, this was the one she did 1 year. This is the one. That's how she did her tree. She said this year she got another top she doing for it. So yep. So this was I did one year, and ever since then she been slaying it. Now I was playing with the idea. Mine ain't come out that good, but hers she slayed it. Yeah, Mama Fancy. Look, she took my idea and she ran it. She ran it. I was like, damn, because I had seen it before. I was like, girl, they be putting him up. And the funny thing is, I seen somebody do one, and the lady is charging $250 for the tree, but it's beautiful. I seen it on. I think I seen it on Marketplace, like Facebook Marketplace. And you know what? I've really been thinking about putting some of my stuff on Facebook because their fees aren't hellish. Their fees are reasonable. They are way more reasonable than the other places. Oh yeah, she fancy fancy. She make she make beaded jewelry. That's the one I said was making candy jars. And like literally I was a kid when she was making them. So the mason jars would be full of a certain candy. Right, right. Yeah, somebody, I ain't lying, somebody had put a tree together. It was on, I don't have Facebook up there. If I had Facebook, I would show you. I just seen it the other day. I was like 250, but you know what? Somebody probably would get it because they like the design of it. Because some people will pay it, for convenience. They'll be like, oh, okay, well, like with the one my mom did, those are those are ornaments that she probably went and found that specific year. Sometimes when you go back, that stuff be gone. So, and then of course, now with what we got going on, the way prices have gone up, I don't know. I know what you mean though, because I got a blue tree. I don't even think I took a picture of my tree last year. Girl, I don't even. I went and got me a teal one from at home. I bought that back in. I think I've had it for like 2 or 3 years now. Because I had a green one. Girl, I took it outside and spray painted it teal. It came out cute. But I was like, okay. One year I ended up going to at home and I caught it on sale for like, I think it was $99. And plus I like the way that the ones I made at home, like the way you put them together. They are so easier to put together, than the other ones. So I think it was $100. I feel like it was well spent because it come in three pieces. You could put, the bottom one on your stand, the other one, and the other one, and then like all the stuff just flap down. So you don't have to put the individual. I ain't gotta do none of that. So I'm in love with their trees. For now on, that's the only place I would buy me a tree from. And if I'm not mistaken, My had lights on it already. Yes. I forgot. Hold on, do I got lights? I gotta go get the box. And when I pack it up, I put the box up and I put it in my what's the name? Cause I don't really have no room to store nothing in here. Like my other place is way bigger. Everything I had, I could fit in there. This one, I downsized like a mofo. But yeah, child. I was in here telling my little ghetto story. Not my ghetto, my ghetto experience with my last the other house that I was living in. And then I said I lived there for 6 years, and then I've been living in apartments at least for 6 years. And I was like, I'm concluding my 6 year cycle of this and moving on. I'm ready to cut grass. But and the crazy thing is, I was just sitting around and I was looking at these different apps and I was like, dang, these 4 children off the chain. What was involved in an incident? He was drugged into the bathroom where they tried to lock him in the stall and put a trash can on top of him. They were trying to torment a scare my 5 year old. These boys appeared to be between 13 and 15. Was at the playground with his grandmother at the time. She went over. Hmm, that's a shame. I ain't been at that park in a minute. Child, they up here. Well, let me see. Yeah, I miss it, Reba. Child, I just gotta go. Gotta get back to the old thing. I can't, girl. But you know the crazy thing? Even with that, it don't matter where you live at in the city, they still doing the same stuff. So I'm sitting here looking at all this different stuff on these different apps, right? And I was talking about how they was just doing stuff from city to city. And girl, do they? The neighbors' kids won't be ringing your door anymore. Girl, Reba, you missed it, child. They don't want to. They doing B&Es on the in the empty ones. Child, this morning, breaking news, girl. They don't went inside the apartment and left girl the window wide open. Mm-hmm. You know it was kids because they ain't take nothing out of there because you can tell that the people had went in there and started trying to clean it. Yeah, they got like a vacuum cleaner, like a carpet cleaner in here, or something like that. And you can see a football on the floor. And I was like, I know they cleaned that apartment out. So how your football get in there? For one, for two, where is the glass to the window? Child didn't open the window and went up in here. And the crazy thing is, this is something they brought out here because we them children was a little they weren't like this until this new management just started letting everybody in again. So child went ahead and took my wreath off my door. I was like, child, I don't want nobody knocking on my door. I ain't got no motherfucking candy. Shouldn't I ain't trying to be funny. What we got going on in this world? Mm. They should not be buy your own candy. Buy them some candy. That's what they need to be doing. Yeah, I see people talking about where is the good place to go trick or treat? At your house. They worry about going to get some goddamn candy and putting on costumes. Girl, they get on my nerves. I ain't lying. Yeah, so they hey Slim, good morning. So they missing. What? Yeah, they going from door to door, to neighborhood to neighborhood. Child, they got all the people, children on the cameras. It don't make no sense. It don't even matter where you live at this point. Matter of fact, I got one more city I gotta go check. Hold on, let me scroll through there. Child, P-Town don't never let me down. It's always going on over there. I can't even put it in. Hold on. Girl, they be over there tearing it down. They sure do. They was out they had them out. There was like 7 of them. 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Stealing cars. I brought my grandchildren and will continue with my G babies. I don't celebrate that no way. I know I don't either. But it's literally people that text this in the app talking about where is a good place, and they talking about some where is the neighborhoods with the good candy. The store. For Thanksgiving, me and my cousin said, forget everyone. I don't plan on cooking. She don't plan on cooking. So we going to King's Meal and let them do the cooking for us. The kids can call us LOL. I know that's right. Oh yeah, King's Meal is nice. I know exactly where that's at. That's up the street. That's up the road from me, Pepper. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, King's Meal is nice. You know what? I had a neighbor. My first neighbor that lived downstairs from me over here, cause at least 3 different people that moved and left in that little bit of time I've been here. And she had 3 kids, and she was finishing nursing school, and she has a job at, I think she might work at Eastern State or something, but she was a nurse, and she moved to Williamsburg. Now I know she ain't in no King's Mill, but King's Mill is very nice. It's a beautiful resort. Just the whole area. Um, it's nice out there. That's a nice, and you know what? My mom was talking about. I said, I don't care about no Thanksgiving dinner. Like, if anything, you know how people will get together with their friends and do like friendsgiving. I'm cool with that. Like, to me, I feel like breaking away from those cycles of having to do things just because this is what everybody is doing. It's just a different feeling. And, you know, I don't know. If you ask me what I'm going to be doing on Thanksgiving, I'm going to be somewhere probably sewing and chilling. I'll probably go find me some seafood. Find me something, like, don't get me wrong, she can, slide me a side of mac and cheese a little bit. I ain't had none of her food in a minute. But the way that they used to have to host and, make all that food and clean up and no. Yes, that sounds good, Reba. I'm trying to think. That sounds like a good plan. I'm thinking about what I want. Now, it's a really nice place. It's a place up the street from me that sell, everything under the sun. So I'll probably just go there and see what they have, and cause I always keep a lot. That's what I'm having. I'm not. Mm-mm. Now I might go get that oily fish that we used to have. I do have some. I take that back. I have some, and I might smoke that and add that to some tuna. Go get me some fresh tuna and make a seafood salad out of the two of them. They ain't gonna eat that. And then probably go get me some fish to fry and stuff. Like I'm not. If I did, it'll be something like that. I have me like a fish fry. That's something we ain't did in a long time because that was something he always did. He always fried fish. So my step, yeah, that's what I would do. I have me a fish fry, girl. Yes. And I don't really I would probably fry fish and have like my aunts and my uncles over, something like that. Cause I don't have any siblings that live in town. Um, I don't know. My cousin I was really close to. She was like a year or two younger than me. She passed away in 2020. So I mean I do got some cousins and extended people. One year I did fried chicken roast beef and a small turkey. The fried chicken was eaten before anything. Yeah, that's you know what? Every year, that's why I say they used to cook so much food. And you know what? I don't. I could never say I took it for granted because what would happen is I would always do my part, my best. Now I didn't sit up in there and cook that food for 2 or 3 days. I ain't got time for that. I was busy making money. So I will always provide my part of the buying the food. So if I gotta go get chicken wings and this and that, we always like had turkey, we had ham, we had fried chicken, all the sides and stuff like that. um I just feel like now all that cooking like that is unnecessary. I would just cook the dishes that everybody really really enjoy because my kids don't even eat turkey for real. That's why, like, when I do buy a turkey now, I'll go cook it in a pressure cooker and then I'll just cut it into pieces. Like the breast of it, I will cut down and I would put I let it cool and then I put them in bags, like my vacuum seal bags, to have, slices of turkey meat, for lunch and sandwiches and stuff like that. And I freeze it. Um, or I'll make like a turkey soup out of it, like with the, carrots or whatever, onions, whatever you're gonna put in it. And then I would like pressure can that and then take it out, put it on the side, put some rice on it. Because I just actually, some turkey that I canned last year, I had for lunch the other day. I put it up, I got 4 buckets of chitlins to clean. Oh, wait, Slim, you got that work ahead of you. You got that work. You got that work. I ain't mad at it at all, but I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. Any family member, like because it's always like houses that are just like designated. That's the spot. That's the meetup spot. You know what I'm saying? So those are the ones that's getting ready. But for me, I don't know. And I know they busy. I know they gonna have everything. Like literally, I know I can just go house. I can go to like 2 3 different houses and get everything I need. But I don't even really. I don't want no thing. I don't want no damn turkey. And then when you know what, I enjoy buying the turkey on sale. Like I said, I pressure can it, prep it, store it. I do the ham the same way. I cook that ham or whatever. If it's already pre-cooked, I can slice it, put my ham slice. When they on sale, oh baby, I'm going to get all the turkeys and the hams, and I'm gonna put them in my freezer. Mm-hmm. Or I'm gonna can some of them. My nephew does catering. I have him hook up a good lamb chop meal. Ooh, that sounds good. Yes. Now I make the daiquiris now, and I'm gonna go. I go to BJ's and get a big case of Coronas, Heinekens, and whatnot like that and everything. I ain't doing no cooking. I'll be fine. No cooking for me. The kids know how to throw down in the pots and pans. I'll be ordering. Yeah, I had a duck 1 year. It was good. Yeah, my stepdad did that 1 year too. He will all, and then the crazy thing is when he was the fish frying king. Every time you went over there, he was frying some fish, because he had a buddy that had a boat, and he would fish all the time, but he really fished for sport. And he would have so much fish, and he would leave a cooler full of fish on ice. And my stepdad would go out there and get them fish, and he would clean them fish. He'd be on the side of the house cleaning them fish every week. Every week he was frying fish. So I would fry some fish this year. I would fry some fish, maybe some fried chicken wings, because now that would be probably a big thing for me. Fry some chicken wings, because I ain't bought no chicken wings in a minute. And I ain't gonna lie, honey, I've been eating leg quarters, and then I get the split breast, because girl, them wings been winging. I miss when my daughter used to work at Piccadilly. Come on, Piccadilly. At the end of the day, if people didn't pick up their order, it was what? I never knew that. I used to get my was like pull the car to the door. Yes. You know what? They don't even have, I don't think they have a Piccadilly around here anymore. The last Piccadilly we had was in the New Market area. And I think they had it open even after the mall closed. People would still go in because it was a big mall. Part of it, different businesses would section off different parts and run their businesses or whatever. I think that Piccadilly got to be closed by now. They all closed. Yeah, that's why I said that was the last one we had. And Piccadilly food used to be jumping. My mama used to take me to Piccadilly. Mm-hmm. Slim, my niece loves chitlins. You can I can't do it. My husband loves alligator. Girl, them alligators be jumping. Let me tell you, the first time I had me some gator, baby, I was in Georgia. My brother took me to Papa Do's. So when I would go in town, we would always go, go to the fun places to eat. We would go to like have drinks at the daiquiri factory. Like my brother know where everything at. So I would have to come in town. I ain't even have to drive, baby, honey. But they had them as like an appetizer, and it was like fried, you know what I'm saying? And it was so good. They had a dipping sauce for them too, but they changed that dipping sauce. I was mad. That gator be good though. You fry that gator up. What? Slim, my niece loves chitlins. You can see red through and her almost, baby. Y'all is tripping. I can't. I don't want it. I I ate them when I had to as a child. But when I became an adult, that was one of the things, baby, I booked. I am not eating nobody chitterlings, hog mogs, none of it. Slim, tell your husband, can he share some? The gator is fire. That's my favorite one. Girl, I love Papa Do's and Copeland's. Girl, that damn shrimp etouffee. My brother, he would always get like the shrimp ducky at Copeland's. Girl, I don't know, that made me want to go down there. He puts the whole gator. Oh, I ain't never had no gator off no grill. Now I know that sound good. Oh my god. Girl, y'all gotta get y'all having a gator for what's the name? Oh, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna what? A gator? Wrap only the feet in foil. Oh, baby, you got you a country man. He put the gator up there. Oh, he know how to cook that gator. Man, listen, because it's certain things that people they don't know how to cook them. They shouldn't mess with them. Cause that's why I say I know he know what to do. It's people that used to cook goat and used to mess goat up. It's people that I know of that used to cook deer and they know what they was doing from the sticks. Baby, he finna hook that gator up. That's what Reba. I just finished eating me some food, so I ain't even hungry, but I can't. Girl, that's gonna be good. Hell no, gator live too rough of a life for me to be eating the body parts. Now, from my understanding, when they made the what's the names, the that part of the gator that they was feeding us allegedly was from Papa Do's was the tail. So a lot of people eat the tail, from what I was told. I think I had them at O'Charlie's as well, and they were still pretty good over there too. Hmm. Baby, we used to have child. We used to go get us. I don't eat out at other people. I don't eat out no more now. They stuff it with apples. Yup. Mm-hmm. Put it right in that mouth. Fill them up. Yeah. Oh, I know that's gonna be good. The apple's gonna give it a good flavor. My God, on today and tomorrow. Damn, that sounds good as hell. Now, if I knew somebody around here that was cooking one of them, oh baby, Thanksgiving would be up. Oh yeah, I had Thanksgiving then, but I done had a million damn turkeys, a million hams. I just like I said, I like to get them when they on sale, and I can preserve them. I just finished eating some turkey soup. Out, took it out the can, warmed it up, and put it on some rice. I canned that last year when they had them on sale. So you can order it. Come on, ice. A whole one. Good God Almighty. You know what? I think the last person, it was another person that was my stepdad is a really good friend. He worked at the dock, so oh, they deliver. Pepper, he been eating people, so it's time to take a bite out of his head. Right. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. It's only right. It's only fair. I'm for real. They probably run and eat people, pets, and everything. Sure. Hmm. Child. Damn, that sound good. Now that's exciting. That is exciting. I ain't heard. Let me tell you something. Very rare do I see us getting ready to put us a gator on. Cause y'all tell the truth. Back in the day, everybody was putting a pig on. They would sit there and smoke and cook and roll that pig. I'm here for this gator. I am here. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not shading it, but that was the thing. That was the thing, and they was good. I ain't gonna lie, they were good. You know, people go ahead and make their barbecue and all that. Yeah. Yup. Yup. All night long. You know. But that gator, man, listen. You know what? I got to get this staple gun. I got to take my uncle. I hate to get him my good staple gun. I'm going to have to go see if I can find my backup one. Because I don't want to get him my good one. Child, be done went down there. He be done lost it. But he does upholstery work. And he said he need to reupholster one of his. He got a new chair or something. And I told him I was coming yesterday. I got staples and everything. I'm going to go take these to my uncle. These the heavy duty ones. He going to have to give me this one back. This is my good one. Yeah. So, and he do upholstery work. And not only that, I'm about to get him to, matter of fact, I need to find a picture for him. I'm going to go get a picture of a, you know how people had those his and hers chairs that people take pictures in? Babe, I'm finna, my uncle know how to make all that stuff. He can keep this. That's an investment because I need him to make that chair for me. And plus, he older and this handle will be better for him to use than my other one. I can get me another one, yep, or goat. My uncle did deer, everything. Their country essence. My stepdaddy used to do deer, and I think the first person I ever had make me some goat, it was a guy when I was in Georgia. I had a neighbor that was he was either Jamaican or from St. Lucia or something like that. He made that goat. And baby, he made the best goat I ever had in my life. I'm talking about better than the restaurants because he knew what he was doing with that goat. Yes. Everybody can't cook no goat. That's something I ain't had in a long time. Curry goat. Hmm. We got a good international market out here. I might actually go up there and see if I can find me some goat. We had a see, that was one thing about living in Georgia too, because they had like this store called Food Depot. Food Depot dope. I can't get it out. Food Depot was something like an international because you can get any like some of the craziest pieces of meat from there too. Um, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I miss Georgia. I don't know if I would ever move back to Georgia, but I miss living in Georgia. I do. And I miss being closer to like the to the you know what I miss the most? I miss the fabric store. That's it. I ain't even say my family. I said the fabric store. Man, my people gatherings are extravagant. Girl, shoot. That's why I said, damn, I ain't had no curry goat in forever. That's something that I would eat that. Now bring me some oxtails to the dinner. Now we talk. You know what? That's what I might get. I might get some oxtail. I don't want no fucking turkey. I don't want no fucking. I want some oxtails. I want a side of my mama macaroni and cheese and some collard greens. Give me that. And put a little bit of rice so I can get some of that gravy. That's what I want for Thanksgiving. Around about that time. That's what I want. So I'm going to find me some oxtails. And I might give me some red snapper. My cousin do deer too. Yeah, the deer meat actually good. My stepdad used to cook deer meat, and I was like, "You got what?" He said, "I got some deer meat in the freezer." I'm like, "Well, what the hell you about to do with this deer?" I know forget the first time he told me he had deer meat, and I was like, well, what? What? I told my husband, ain't not oxes in America. I don't know what he be eating. So what we eating, Slim? Well, I'm gonna go get me some of them other beef things then that's similar to oxtail. She said we ain't eating oxes. What we eating? You know what? We got to get to the bottom of that thing then. We got to get to the bottom of it. But I said hi. No, I said, damn me. He said, yeah. He said he got to cut that wild out of it. I said the wild. You got to cook the wild and all that. I said, you know what? Cat told us. Well, you know what? If Cat said it, I got to go. I got to go rewind it back. I believe him. So what we eating? I don't know. Oh yeah, that bison jump. Yeah. You know what? When I go back to why you sick of Cat? He around here letting us know what we he be let us know what's going on, child. He do. Them ain't all jokes. You got to listen. I am a firm believer that you got to get the message out the best way you can, however you do it. You know what? I think my friend, one thing I can say about Fredericksburg, aka Mayberry, they had good butchers out there and good cuts of meat. I don't want nobody's tails, tongues, or eat. No, they can have all that. They can have all that. Yes, I don't. I don't. I see. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. For a minute, I used to watch this lady on TikTok. All she do is cut up chicken all day. Baby, the way them people be buying them chicken feet, they be coming up in there like, I don't know, maybe that's all they can afford for the day. But they go in there and buy them chicken feet like, shoot. I love me some Cat every time he comes. Me and my sister go to the show. Not only is he funny, he do a lot. He do. He said the truth. In between, you gotta that's how you gotta feed it to people. So we ain't got no oxes. Yeah, the child the feet. Yeah, do you eat the feet? Oh no, you don't mess with the feet either. Yeah, the lady she be up there cutting, and she do that all day. She do that before the sun come up until she sell all them chickens that man come and put on that table, and all the chicken they be cutting the heads off, selling the heads. She be cutting the whole thing up. I ain't lying. I don't know what she at in the world. They don't speak English, but baby, she over there working hard, cutting them chickens up all day. I ain't see no ice, and I ain't see no flies either. Yeah, I love me some Cat Williams, child. Oh, she said we ain't got no ox. She said ain't no ox. She said y'all ain't eating. Lord have mercy. Now I got to figure out what I've been eating. Mm. Is that why they so expensive? Cause they not ox? Damn. I'm gonna eat some anyway. I am. I'm gonna go down to the butcher and get them. I'm going down to the farmers market because that's where I go get my meats for real. Um, I go get me 40 pounds of chicken. Go get me some beef. They got everything over there for the most part, but still want them oxtails. I do. I'm excited. I'm just excited about that. But ask them where the oxtail from. I don't know if they're gonna be able to answer that question because a lot of the people they just cut the meat up in the back and put them in the packages. They don't know what they make. They don't know. They just in there working. And I'd rather go there and get my meats than the regular grocery store because them meats come out of boxes. So I'ma just bless it and eat it. That's I'ma just I'm gonna do my part. Do my part. But damn, I ain't never had no grill gator. That damn thing sound good as hell. Mm, yeah. And you know what? The last time I seen somebody put a gator on, it was this white dude on TikTok that had a channel, and that's all he did was, that type of stuff. And that was a while ago when I seen that. That's the last time I ever that was the first and the last time I had ever seen or heard of somebody putting that on the thing. Do he video himself putting it on? Girl, yeah, he need to go and make him a Gator series. I'm for real. I'm for real. I'm for real. But yep, I'm going to edit these pictures. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, he need to do that. Do you know all this time? It been a whole, let me see, not quite a week. They put on and drink. That's the best time. Just hit the camera and go. Just hit the camera and go. That's the best time. Yes, that sounds fun too. Um, what was I about to say? It been almost a week. They still, I have not seen nobody talk about my neighbor on the news yet. Nobody said nothing about my neighbor. They ain't said nothing about. I'm gonna name my neighbor Barilla. They ain't said nothing about Barilla. They ain't said nothing about Barilla. Girl, they posting again where to go trick or treating. It'd be wrong if I text at home. Girl, and then it was a school. No. That wasn't recent. But they did have a situation where, hey rocks, where the school had how the kids was giving their friends stuff and they wasn't right. Then it was like recently I just heard about a potluck that like 40 something people got sick from. And we got people still up here talking about where the trick or treat at. Home, the stove. Let me see the comments. They say now I know they playing. Come on, so downtown Newport News is always exciting. I know they lying. They trying to be funny. The neighborhood you live in. I don't know why y'all acting brand new to the same thing y'all been doing for years. Farmington. There's a trunk or treat at the church. Oh, they name it different places. They say most people trunk or treat now. Girl, where I been? Girl, I been. I think I went. Let me see. I went live not yesterday, but the day before. Um, I've been hustling. I've been working. But yeah, actually, I'm supposed to be editing these pictures right now. I'm about to edit these pictures because I got a whole bunch of stuff I got to post today. I got to go write product descriptions. I got to go write titles. And I got to get them out there so they can get marketed. You cannot eat everyone food. I have some coworkers, the way they are here, you think I eat from them. Hell no. Yeah. Yeah. Like they say, them people you see, they walk past the soap in the sink. You like, I don't want none. I don't want none. Back in the day, you only went to people's house that had the porch light on. Is that still right? You know what? I don't even know, Slim, because what I'm trying to understand is, are they just doing it for sport? Because I'll be throwing all the damn candy away. I don't know. I would just be like throwing it away. And for real, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's what they did. Like, generally a person that has like decorations and then that's the place you go. But I think some of the people were talking about basically there are a lot of people new to the area. We have a lot of people cycle in and cycle out because they're military. So some people honestly don't know where to go. And even with them honestly not knowing where to go, like I know they don't live in a bubble and don't know what's going on in the world. Um, I don't know. Maybe people just want to go outside and find something to do. So, I mean, normally the trunk or treat would be the safest route to go right now, from what I've seen in the last couple of years. But I ain't messing with nobody at church, so I don't want no candy. And I don't know. I'm just glad I ain't gotta be a part of that. And I'm not in that phase in my life. But that one comment where the person said y'all acting like this something new, like y'all ain't been doing this. That was funny and that was very honest. That person, and you got to think about with mm 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 nah. Uh, I don't know how they doing it. I'm gonna just leave it there. I don't know how they doing it, but I went into child. I don't want I don't want them up at my door no more. I done yelled at them, told them get away from my door on a regular day. Child, I don't want to took my wreath off the door well before Thanksgiving, well before Halloween, and after Halloween is over, I'm gonna put it back up. I don't want you to think it's okay to come over here. I don't have no decorations. I had to pull that off the door. I put it back later, but I don't want them to think I got no candy. I ain't got no candy. I ain't got no candy. But yeah, I'm glad everybody, they already got their plans and doing their thing and got their gators ready, got their lamb chops. Got the seafood and everything ready. It's a beautiful thing. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I ain't mm-mm. But yeah, I'll just pop in. I'm here to get in here and finish editing my video. I know my not videos. I ain't doing no videos today. I'm tired. I'm going to re-edit these pictures that I have because I have a lot of stuff that I gotta put on my new site, and that's what I'm working on all today. All today. All today. Yeah, that's about it. That's what I'm working on. It's gonna be a long. I was hoping that I can get my son to do some, but I don't know if that's gonna work today. But I'm gonna keep pressing on to do what I need to do. Cause there's things I gotta get done. And I like doing them on this because, oh shoot, this allows me to be more productive because I can take it anywhere in the house. Can you show me how to do your hair wrap? Oh, maybe mine's not long enough. Sure. Let me put some on my girl. My hair ain't done. Let me put some on my head right quick. I'll show you. Ooh. Let me grab my measuring tape to see how long this one is. Cause it does matter. Now these fabrics that I have right now are they kind of thick. So I took that off. I had to put this on my head. I'm gonna wrap it on this. I gotta see how wide this one is. And my yellow one I just had on. How long rather. This one is this one is 62 inches long. My yellow one is, and I had this one for a long time. I want to tell you how long it is. That way you will know. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm about to let you know. I'm about to. So this yellow one I got is 66 inches. Generally, when I cut them out and I'm making them like, I normally do 2 yards. 2 yards is 72 inches. This is only 66, the one that I have right here. So it needs to be at least 70. With if you gotta, you said you got a small head, this one should be fine. This 66 inches should be fine too. If you have a small head, 72, most people, honestly, most people get a 72-inch, and that's average. And then some people get them longer. I've seen them sold for extra long, and they're like 80 inches long. So this one is 66, and I got a big head. So I basically pull everything up to the top, and I just start twisting it and working it. And once I get it like this, I just wrap it around and I tuck it under. And mine generally stay because like when I take them off, they're already tied, and I just pop them back on my head like this. And see, this is like a double knit fabric. It's really thick, and that's why these work the way that they do. Now the other one, that mustard looking one that I have, it's not a double knit. It's just a regular knit. So that one will like slouch and whatever like that. But these double knits, these thick ones like this, mm-mm. So I'm gonna do it with this one. This one I think I said 62 inches. It got a little rip on it, so we gonna let that ride. And I'm gonna do the same thing and put it on my head. I'm gonna try to even it out like this. Put it up. And I'm just gonna twist it. Now you can see this one is a little shorter than the other one, but I still can wrap it around just enough. And this is 62 inches. I can wrap it just enough to get it up under there. Just push it up under there like that. What's that string? I like string up here. But yeah. And again, because it's a thick double knit, I can still just pop it back on. Yeah, I don't have to tie. I don't really have to tie my thick ones that much. That's why I go like find me a rent like my either my yellow. This is like I don't even know what color this is. I was twisting it till it started curving and it was not leaving it loose at the top. Oh, okay, okay. Yep, that's it. And like I'll just throw these in my top drawer and throw them on my head when I feel like it. I need to wash my hair, but I want my ears out. Now, depending on the type of fabric you have, you should be able to comfortably put your ears out. But you see, mine's gonna be like hanging out, looking crazy because my fabric is a little bit bulky on the side. So if you just, do everything and then pop it, but it keeps coming off. What type of fabric you got? It must be it's probably just a regular I don't even know what my other one is. When you say it keep coming off, is it sliding forward or it's tangerine? Yeah, that thing bright. I just know it's bright. See, and the funny thing is, it look different from when it's up here. because it looked more pink off the camera. It looks tangerine, but if I put it like really look at it, it's like a bright pink. Now if it's a real thin piece of fabric, just a scarf. I brought no fabric, maybe. Yeah. So that's what it is. If it's a all fabric, is made pretty different. So if it's a scarf is not, no, it's not gonna stay, because most of the time when I make one, it's knit. So any type of knit fabric, basically it's like a stretchy, fabric. So say for instance, Walmart sells knit fabrics, and they'll have like a roll of them. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like they got $4 rolls, $6 and $8 rolls. So some of the rolls will already come with 2 yards on it by itself. This is what I normally do. Again, because the 2 yards is 72 inches, that's the perfect length to have one long enough to tie it, and you can twist it and do what you need to do, and you can wrap it and wrap it. So what I normally do, I get the long one that's 72 inches long, and what I do, I cut it in half. Cutting it in half the long way, because a lot of times it's 72 inches by about at least 42. So to make the scarf size you need, and like I said, the average is normally 72. You need 72 inches by about 22 inches. You can even play with 20. So 72 by 20. 20 is going to be the height. 20 to 22 is going to be the height from here to here. So it's going to be 72 inches wide, and it's going to come 72. You ain't even going to have to cut the width, because you go get the ones that got this 2 yards. The 2 yard little rolls, normally like $4. And it's already pre-rolled in a little package. Now, the height is going to be this right here. This from here. Let me measure this one right quick, see how long this one is, because it's from the front to the back of my head. That's how I'm able to keep it up there too, because with it being a real good fit. Let me see. Hold up. So yeah, that's 20 inches. So 20 by 72. That's all you need. So again, it's sold 72 by like 42. So you'll be cutting it in half the long way. And that can make 2 wraps right here. So you can go make you 2 scarves today for $4. Did I make sense when I did it? Did I make sense? Because the width is going to be this. It's going to be how long? It's going to be 72 inches. And then how wide you want it to be for your head is going to be from here to here. And 20 inches might be actually big too. But either way, it's already pre-cut at Walmart. This the 2 yard fabric. Yeah. Now this double knit fabric, now they normally sell like the single knit. So the single knit would be something like that mustard color one I have, but it might be in my uh thing somewhere. I need to find it. Okay. Okay. Oh yes, and the fabric definitely matches makes a difference. I had to learn that it does. But the thing about the one, I'm gonna try to find it because you'll be able to see the difference in the fabric. Like the one that I got, it's like a mustard color that I generally wear. That was one that was purchased from Walmart. Um, I want to say a few years ago, one of my friends found that mustard color in Walmart because now a lot of the Walmarts are starting to pare back their fabric. They not really cutting fabric like they used to. So my friend found the mustard looking one, and I was like, "Ooh, I want the next time you go to the store, I want the whole roll." So they brought me the whole roll because it was marked down here. And you know what? I need to go to the other one. Sometimes that one they had them in the cut too. I gotta go there. But the double knit, I generally get the double knit from the other fabric store that I go to in Norfolk, the one I say I go to on Wednesdays when everything on sale. So if I bought 2 yards of that from there, I can make two wraps. I'll just basically be cutting it in half, but where I decide to cut it in half at is along the long stretch. That way I can just, separate the two and I had two scarves. But yeah, the double knit is real thick. And yeah, you can't really do that with scarves. Yeah, girl, they got a fat. You know what? Let me tell you something. When I first started sewing, I used to go that was a hidden gem. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I went and I made this cute little pants set. It was a two piece. I had the top and I had the pants to go to it. And I bought that fabric from Walmart. This was back in, whew, had to be like 2016. Girl, that was the spot. Everything that went up in a lot of the stores, they are doing away with more and more of their fabrics. So the one that's close to me, they done pared down significantly. It's another one that's kind of like on the other side of town. I need to go right over there and see what they have because that one sold more fabric. They literally had it still on the roll and people used to cut it. Like this one over here, they had kind of already started their pre-cut. And that's what it is. I'm gonna text you an address and send me. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Um, so some of them started to pair back with what they sell. And the one that I used to go to that had the good fabric, I haven't been there in a while because it's kind of like on the other side of town. And I don't mind. I'd rather shop there than the one that's close to me. I'm gonna have to take that trip and see what they have left over because a lot of them just don't have a variety like they used to. But you can find some good pre-cut stuff. So a lot of times when I make my infinity scarves, some of those come from the pre-cuts, like I will find like a cute pattern or whatever they got on sale and make it work. So I've used those for infinity scarves. I've used them to just make me a head wrap. I love the mustard one because I love mustard, especially for like the winter, like when I want to pair it with stuff. Um, Another good thing that they have, like they have really nice fabrics that you can make, a cute little custom curtain, a cute little pillowcase cover. I seen some cute stuff that they have pre-cut in like it's like 2 yards now. They have them pre-cut. They're not really expensive, but yeah, they don't cut fabric no more for you like they used to. And then when they did, a lot of times you had to go get somebody from a whole nother department to come cut it. And then if they didn't know what they was doing, child, it was a whole ordeal. But I think they started to do away with it now. But that was the drop. I ain't gonna lie. As a matter of fact, my sewing machine I bought from Walmart. That was some years ago. That brother machine, my last two brother machines, no, one, two, yeah, my last two machines I got from Walmart. And the reason why I went ahead and got it from Walmart, because you know, worst case scenario, child, you could be extra and take them back. And they've actually been really, really good. Hold on. Let me check my plant. Oh, wait a minute. Child, I had to make me a net trap right quick. Cause I don't have no plants in here, so it gotta be their raggedy sewage system. Yeah, they got a real good fabric selection. But like I said, a lot of the stuff is pre-cut, and the prices have gone up a lot. So it's been times throughout the year where I go and get stuff from them, or I will go. I found like wholesale places that I will order certain stuff from too, and the wholesale places they've gone up a lot too. But either way, I mean it is what it is. So yeah, but you know the places like your local Joann's depend. That's why I kind of keep up with the sales. When the little sales change, because some weeks you can get certain items, you know, a certain percentage off. Um, they always giving you a percentage for items that you pick up. Um, but of course, it's limits to how you have to order at least like 2 yards to get it on sale and then use that. But say like if you buy one item, it's full price. A lot of times they'll have a coupon that's 50% off, 60% off. So that's how I kind of look at like when it comes to buying fabric. And then even if you don't want to buy a whole yard, you can still use the coupon for whatever that cut is. Like if it's small, child, I'm a coupon honey, down to the T. So that's why I say that fabric store, I generally go there on Wednesdays because most of the time the fabric is more affordable. So, um, yeah, yep. But yeah, Walmart be having fabric too. They used to like they I'm gonna have I need to go down to the other one. I gotta go take my uncle to Stapler anyway. So I gotta go down that way. I've been trying to cut my movement down there because I told you about these cameras and how they just collect your data and all that. So when I ride around in that city, I go switch cars. I go get one of my relatives' cars. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that wrong. But I told them, I said, you know, I can't be foolish. I can't play with them like that. And they know I don't, babe. I go hard in the paint, and I ain't even gonna play with them like that. And people tend to not like when you speak facts the way you do. So I had switch up how I move. Girl, Slim, I be having them hoes ready to fight, ready to quit their damn job because they about to lose it. So yeah, I had to go to my I had to go switch cars because I don't want my Jace pinging too much in that city. They dirty. Who you telling? I be using the Dollar General Family. Yes, I love me a coupon. I miss when they used to give us the good paper ones. Like I think I told that story plenty of times where it was like at the height of my couponing life. Like, man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I literally like was this close. I could have had like a whole for real. I could have had a whole I could have had a whole nonprofit from all of the stuff that I had, and I could have actually put it to good use. That was really my ultimate goal when I first started couponing. And because I used to bring stuff to my job. Like I was working for a nonprofit agency, but I worked in one of their crisis centers with people with severe mental health issues. And it was a step down program from the regional hospitals to get them, acclimated, get them a little stabilized before they was able to go back home. Well, hell, some of them had to go back, never know. But a lot of times, I don't know what they was doing with the money because the program was making the money. I don't know what they was spending it on, but a lot of times they would fall short on certain things. So, um, I noticed how that program was dependent on the food bank a lot of times. And it was pitiful because some of the damn workers was stealing the food. Girl, they was right there stealing them folks bacon and everything, child. I digress. But it was times where they didn't have detergent and stuff like that. So it really, really came in handy. But unfortunately, around that time, it was a YT couple that thought it was a great idea to copy coupons and sell them. And they had made like millions of dollars selling them all over the place. Let me get my coffee. They had made millions of dollars and they effed the whole thing up. So basically, I was sitting there after a certain point in time wondering why we couldn't even get we couldn't get tag coupons. Was it tag? Game, whatever it was, we could not get them in the paper. This whole region, they stopped. Them people had stole so much damn money. Yes, Pepper, they had stole so much damn money. When we would, cause like I had it down to a science, girl. I literally went to the site, and every week I went to find out what paper came out, what coupon came out on Sunday. I had, girl, I was selling organization binders. I had a partner with that until, you know, people want to be greedy because, like I said, it was my idea. They wanted to be greedy. I let them go on in the wind. and do what they want to do. Because, people come close to you so they can learn what they need to learn and then try to, whatever. I'm not worried about that. Because what's mine is mine. Anyway, so it was like, okay, so I had the binders and I had everything set up. I had everything organized. I knew what to get this week. I mean, I'm able to maximize on certain deals. I'm not gonna lie. I still go to the store, get everything I need. It's a skill. It's like a skill set that you'll never lose. You know what I'm saying? But it was jacked up how they did that coupon. It was so bad that they would not print the actual coupon anymore in the paper. It was like a blank page of the picture of what we could have had if them motherfuckers ain't run that multi-million-dollar scheme. Yeah, child, they was in Virginia Beach. They was around there. What year was that? I think I talked about that. It was a while ago. But either way, they effed the thing up. It was a married couple. Yeah, they had defrauded them people out of all that money when it came to them coupons. And it was, oh my God, it was such a great time around it. Because remember, a lot of people was watching the little TLC show, the extreme couponing. So that was a big thing. Now, of course, we couldn't get all the deals like they did in their small towns. They had the little mom and pop stores that, their systems were old. That was the key to being able to get, maximizing your coupons. Girl, I remember one time, certain stores like, okay, we had Farm Fresh. Remember Farm Fresh? We might have two Farm Fresh that I can think of. I know it's one in Newport News, and I know it's one somewhere else. It's at least another one somewhere else. Now, a lot of the Farm Fresh stores got bought out by Harris Teeter, which Harris Teeter and Kroger, they're owned by the same company. So they would have triple doubles. Honey, on Wednesdays, they would triple coupons 99 cents and under. So, and then they limit it to 20 coupons per transaction. Um, what else? Oh, and the triple doubles, the triple sales, they would triple. No, let me take it back. Let me take it back. Wednesdays they would double the coupon as long as it was under 99 cents. That was every Wednesday. Every day of the week, you still could double any type of, I think the coupons had to be like 99 cents and under. You still could double them. But it was something about Wednesday. I don't know. I think you could do the dollar ones on Wednesday. It's been a minute. As a matter of fact, I might go find my old instructions. Girl, I had it down. Girl, I went and put instructions for each store. I had the chapters broke down. Child, and like I said, people will try to steal your likeness and do. Anyway, so also with the triples, they would have certain days of the month that they would have a triple double sale. So that's when you really can maximize your I think they double coupons that were up to $2. Like it was crazy. If I get one more open enrollment your call while I'm trying to watch your live. Girl, I had got some type of phone call. See, when I do my lives, this is a phone that I don't have service on. So I don't have to worry. I get like my little app notifications. That's about it. But my other phone did ring, but it's over there. They working them phones because a lot of people information and data has been breached all over. So you're gonna get a whole bunch of extra calls. It's the scammers is out here. The scammers is out here. I don't know if I told the story. Was it Friday? Friday. So a friend of mine went to. I took them to the Dollar Tree. Right. They wanted to get a couple things that was food items, and they had EBT. I said, "Girl, come on, I'm gonna take you in here." Da, 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 da. So they get their stuff. Why somebody had a skimmer at the Dollar Tree? So I'm standing right beside them when they putting their card, they doing their card or however they do their card, and they pressing the buttons. And so what happened was they looked at me. They was like, "Why did it only take 7 cents off?" I was like, "I don't know, but I would cancel this whole transaction if I was you." I said, "Cause do that normally happen?" It was like, "No, I bought all this stuff. It's supposed to come off." I said, "Okay." So the person that was working was already irritated because they was waiting on their relief to come. If I could recall which register they was on, child, I would have. Either way, that person went and ended up canceling the transaction because again, only 7 cents came off their EBT purchase, even though they had more items and they shouldn't have been having to pay basically the entire balance. So the cash items they had, they ended up paying for the cash items and told them to keep the food. And I was like, go change your PIN number. Cause baby, they was gonna mess around and not have a snap next month. That's how terrible. And then people be like, "Oh, what's this?" And no, it's the people that work in them stores. Cause how else are you able to put that on the thing and ain't nobody gonna know? You would have to know if you stand in front of the machine a certain type of way. The cameras would, you know what I'm saying? That is something that somebody works there that would know how to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's all kinds. I had got some weird text messages and all that stuff. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I barely even answer my phone. If your number ain't programmed in my phone, I ain't gonna answer it. That's how I go. If I don't know who calling me, you ain't getting on the line. Text me, then I call you back. That's how I'm for real. They terrible. I'm so aggressive with it. But yeah, it's been a lot of data breaches lately. A lot of them. But yeah. Oh, I ain't even brighten that one up. It's just so many doggone pictures. I already did them. I ain't gonna do them again. I was behind a guy in Food Lion trying to buy a bill with a check that wouldn't go through. It said check was stolen. He said, "Oh, it was me." Then I found them. No, sir, no. Put the beer back. What? You know what, girl? I got a whole bunch of block numbers. Every time block. I do it every time. These sticky finger people are a mess. Yeah, they be off the chain every time. I'm telling. It's this food line that's close to me every time. When I tell you, the police on the way or they just leaving. I said, I'm so sick and tired. And my oldest son went there one day when he was in an area. I forgot how he described it, but basically, I forgot the name he used, but I think it was some type of horror movie with a whole bunch of ghosts and demons or something. I got more block than I do too, Slim. Block game on strong. I just be like, who is all these people? And I done froze all my data, so I don't know what the plan is. I don't. I done froze my data with the 3 credit bureaus and the other bureaus outside of that. It was about 7 or 8 of them. I went and sent every letter certified. You can't share nothing with nobody that know nobody or nothing like that. And if you do, I'ma sue you. Cause I opted out. I've been opted out. I opted out back in. It's been over a year now. My opt out game is strong. That's why I really don't come up on a lot of searches, certain things, and I know what they'll do with your data. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But I dread going to that store. And you know what? The young lady that was up here, that's from my area, that was up here this weekend. I'm glad she was able to get out of there. That store is crazy. It's pitiful. It is so pitiful. Like, then you can't just go to the grocery store no more. You better have like $1 or $2 because you got to pay your taxes in and out. Because there's people walking the parking lots asking for money. Every store. It's like a parking lot tax fee. And you don't know how bad the people need it. So it's like, you know, I don't know. And then almost all the it is so many. This is what I'm gonna say. Girl, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Is it me? But some of these parking lots that have plasma centers in them bring out some of the most interesting people you can see or find. So I'm in the store minding my business, standing in the long line because that's what you do when you at the store, right? It happens sometimes. So this young man, he felt his need was more important than anybody in there, and he was trying to hurry him get out the store. Let me get my chopstick. So I'm like, okay, maybe he getting cash back, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have no items or nothing in his hand. So I was like, maybe he gonna buy something right quick. Come to find out, there is some type of card that the people get over there that I don't even think they have to buy anything to get the cash off the card. At the plasma place, child, they get to jumping the lines and acting the fool. I had one of those people call me claiming from the FBI, and I needed to pay. to get out of trouble, I was up north by the FBI building and had told her perfect time, Agent, what is your name? Yes, ready to roll right up in the building. Oh, okay, you looking for me? They crazy. I get weird text messages. I do. I don't pay that mess no mind. And it seems, but for real, I got more blocked than it's weird because remember at one point in time, it was a whole thing where, oh, we're gonna create the do not call, do not contact list or block list or whatever. Child, they came back with a vengeance. They found a whole nother way around that. Or unless that little funky law is no longer effective, or it probably set everybody up. I wish that Essence was out of work. They call early as fuck too in late nights. Girl, they trying to get on one. It was so bad that this is how you know. This is how bad it was. It was a data breach. And your information will end up on the dark web, and people will try and try. And right before I had all my data froze and stuff like that, I was getting alerts on my credit profile because I used to go to myfico.com. I used to pay like $30 a month to monitor my credit, and I ain't gonna lie, it was way better back then. Um, and when you do that, they will tell you every time your stuff was searched or whatever on the dark web. Right, Reba, I told them they was interrupting my drink time. Yes, I need to go give me some champagne. That sounds good. And if I don't, I gotta get it today because the girls gonna buy it all by Friday. The young girls is going to buy all the champagne. That was my spot down at Aldi. Shot in there going to buy all of it up. They don't even leave out one or two daggone bottles behind. That's a shame. But oh yeah, it's much smoother. I gotta let it heat up. Cause at first that thing was a little tough. But yeah, they all kinds of data breaches. Child, they around here selling people information left and right. And I was like, well, I don't know what they gonna do with mine. I don't know. Baby, all them damn student loans, baby, you'll be practicing stealing my goddamn identity. Okay? Now, while they aren't affecting me that way, baby, they ain't gonna help you do nothing. Okay? And I don't know the number. Don't call me. Did Cash App get breached? I heard it did, but then again, you know what? It's crazy because like some people be talking about, oh, um, what they say? I seen a few people do a few videos and say that their thousands of dollars went missing. Who the hell sits a thousands of whatever dollars on Cash App? Like that ain't no damn bank. I know, right? They going to celebrate post Halloween. They do it every week, Pep. I don't know if child. I don't know what happened, but lately in the area they've been bound all of it up. People just drinking their way through life. I just want one every now and then to hold on to when if I want one. And shit, I don't know when I'm gonna get another one, so I gotta get at least two. You gotta do a two minimum now, cause they ban them three and four at a time. I seen them when I went and got my little two. That's why I think they leave me alone because unless they want to pay off a loan, I can't do nothing for. Yeah, girl, I got a whole mortgage worth of student loans on my damn credit. They be practicing stealing from me. And the crazy thing is, I did hear it's supposed to be some type of cash out breach, but at the same time, to opt into getting any type of funds from that, you still got to give up your information. So that's like a trading a breach for another breach. Hustle game strong out in these streets. Hear me? So I don't know who it was. Some lady talking about something. Oh, it's thousands and thousands of dollars on my cash app, and I was like, girl, you must ain't want that money. That don't even make sense. Like one thing, if you got a card, always lock your card. If you got your yeah, put a pin number on there that don't nobody know but you and God and one other person that you trust. And for real, I got a whole nother phone number that I don't use. That's where my cash app at. That's why a lot of times you like, I be like, oh, I gotta go find the phone. I don't hardly use the phone, whole phone number that don't nobody know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if I did come across somebody trying to scam me that got my phone number, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with my cash out. They just practicing fucking with me. I'm telling you, I'm 10 steps ahead any given season. I wish that net go in there with that vinegar and leave me alone. It's one net harassing me. But that shea butter feels so good on my skin. What's today? That must be the trash truck. That thing loud. But yeah, that's why I was like, who? But yeah, one girl, she was up there. I took all my money, but you know what? The reality is, it was never meant for people to leave money up there. You supposed to, make transactions and then take your money and do what you need to do with it. So what ended up happening was a lot of people, for years was using it like a bank. They was think about a lot of the content creators and stuff like that made thousands and thousands of dollars. Like the Peach McIntyres that have been able to use it to move their money. That's why now you have to report um and have to get a 1099 with them. And they're not playing. You got to prove. So if it's a business one, you got to have your business paperwork in order, because if not, they're going to shut that whole cash app down. And if it's a personal one, you need to prove that you are actually a real person. I ain't crazy about it, but some people actually still use it and they're comfortable with it, because some people use. This is how I look at it. As long as you're using it for the right reasons, and if you ain't, you know, scamming, I don't see the wrong in it. But you got to think about, it was so many people running Ponzi schemes, collecting the money, taking the money off. So think about, remember when it was a lot of people that used to go live, and they used to have this little wheel, and it was spinning, and they was doing all this other stuff, and people was placing bets. That's gambling, regardless of how small it look. I guarantee 9 times out of 10, the people that said they had thousands of dollars in their cash shops and they snatched the money up out of them, they was doing stuff like that. See, they don't tell the whole story. But if you just, what I'm saying, doing basic stuff, I just would not put thousands in there. No. That's what I'm like, if you got thousands over there to sit in the cash app, you must can't have a bank account. Because you're not even able to you can't even move you gotta, it's a certain threshold of money, amount of money you can move or place up there and take off daily. And the thing is, if you running a real business, it makes sense to run it through a real business account, because if anything, business accounts is for transactions. That's how you get money. That's how you get funding offered to you if you have an actual business account running transactions through there. I don't know why somebody would do that with Cash App like that. Thousands of dollars a day. The first time I used it was because my sister sent her money why someone's happens this time I use it. What? I don't know. I don't even know how that happens. Like for real. Like I don't know. I don't know how that happens. Like, don't get me wrong. I've heard it's people that's doing stuff and they're like, they finessing, but I don't really I don't really use it that often. And when I do, I always have my PIN number. Um, you know, so nobody can go unlock it and do what they want to do. I have the only access to it. You know, even when I thought, because I misplaced my other phone, like I said, you misplaced it often, and I said, you know what, I'm misplacing this phone too much. So when I could not find it, I was able to use another one of my phones and access it. So yeah, that's what I had to do because, like I said, I was, and that phone is a phone that's not even on, but I have it as a backup just in case I can't find the other. Now, I haven't used PayPal much in a while. This is the thing. A lot of people that used to use PayPal in the beginning, PayPal is cool like when it's person to person. A lot of people don't use PayPal for business because PayPal, people were able to dispute certain things. And 9 times out of 10, PayPal was giving the people their money back, even though the service or the product was received. So a lot of business owners would lose a lot of money dealing with PayPal. Now, PayPal is best, if you use it, send it person to person or whatever like that. I really don't use PayPal that much, but I do have access to it. And so a lot of people that was doing business, they went from PayPal to Stripe because Stripe, they had a fighting chance with being able to keep their money using Stripe. PayPal. Yeah, it's a nice place to go ahead and put your stuff. That way it's like a third party and it's not your, direct information. I get that. I used to use PayPal a while ago, but like when I transferred into having a few business accounts, I just wanted to see what it was about. Um, but like I said, personal use of PayPal is cool, but businesses they ain't really fooling with PayPal too much like that, cause they genu- a lot of times they will lose their chargebacks and stuff. They will just imagine you rendered a service, you provided a course, you provided whatever, a one to one, and that's why a lot of people, like, this is one lady I follow, she was telling me that was something that happened to her back in the day with PayPal when they changed their policies, and a lot of people walked away from PayPal. And I'm not gonna lie, she's a great business coach. She's great at teaching a lot of stuff, and it's unfortunate that she had people, basically that's how you scam people and get your money back for a service, PayPal. Yep. And that's why I think, I'm not gonna lie, it was a combination of people that decided to use Cash App instead, and for whatever reason. But I don't remember the last time I did use PayPal. I really don't. The last time I seen PayPal, I do know that PayHip allows you to use PayPal also. Small business, I would do Zelle. They like that. Yeah, you can do Zelle. Zelle it's a safe method. It's tied to your bank account. It is. I really don't use Zelle. I've never I think the only time I've used Zelle is when I send money sent a family member some money, and that was years ago. That was like 4 years ago. Yeah, they because at that time they only had Zelle. So like I said, some people don't do cash out. Some people, yeah. I did. At one point in time, I did have a business one, but I closed it down. I don't use it no more. So, yep. But I don't know who. I don't know what they around there doing. They kept my thousands of dollars, and I was like, you know what? Honestly, the person could have very well been a content creator. You never know, because they do say, some people will, instead of, back then, a lot of people weren't letting their money go through their bank. They was putting it over there. They'll put some in the bank, but I was like, child, I don't know. I don't know what their reasoning was. I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't mess with it at all. Mm-mm. Yeah, I haven't. I don't even know. PayPal. I don't remember the last time I used PayPal. I forgot it existed. I ain't gonna lie. But like I said, and another good thing about PayPal with people that have businesses, a lot of people was using PayPal because they could use PayPal to get a form of business credit. So if you have a business and you have a certain amount of business transactions, just like if you had a bank account and you was a business, they look at the amount of transactions that come through there, and then they can consider that as revenue for your business. And so think of people like what's her name, Super Cent. There was like a way for people to get like a access to funding like for their business. So say if you use PayPal a lot for like 2 months, a lot of these people was able to go ahead and get like actual PayPal credit cards or PayPal credit extended to them. That way they can go ahead and get their drop ship items that they need. They can pay for their product instead of having to come out of pocket. A lot of people was using that as a strategy to use OPM, other people's money. I loaned some to so-called friends and family members using my cash app. I seen or them since. I don't even loan at this point. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 chance, child. They already got it in their mind if they gonna give it to you or not. They can foresee what they have to come back with or not. Like, it's a gamble. I done, girl, I done got scammed out of a whole car before helping a family member. Basically, a family member's family member, and I did it on the strength of that family member. I ain't never get my damn money. So yeah, I don't went through that plenty of times. I have. Mm-hmm. Would I do it now? Fuck no. They better get it how they live for now on. I ain't lying. Been there, done that, got that T-shirt. Mm-hmm. And that's why I say you can kind of tell and gauge who plan on doing it and who plan on getting what they need so they can get on and do what they want to do. But I'm a firm believer that people always reap what they sow because everything is about intentions. Are banning Crocs. Child, they talking about schools banning Crocs because the kids don't put on shoes no more. I was like, how is that breaking news? Like, I don't even know. They be talking about all the wrong stuff. But like I said, it is what it is. But ain't no way. Ain't no way. What's up, Deborah? So I'm all caught up. It's so silly. She said I had to go get a summary. You right. I was taught only loan what you don't expect to get back, so I don't go over a certain amount. Yeah. I mean, but then the crazy thing about that pepper, when I did it and I got royally screwed for it, this is the thing. Like, from the outside in, people will look and assume, oh, she got this, she got that. You know, everybody got assumptions, just like everybody got an ass, right? So when that happened to me, it really put me in a major bind, and it was a serious a lesson learned. So much so, I was almost short on paying my rent after that, because what happened was I even was willing to let the person make payments. They made one payment, and what ended up happening was I bought another vehicle and I paid cash for that vehicle. But the blessing in that, my goal for that vehicle, other vehicle that I bought cash, was to use it solely for ride share. So if I wasn't in that space to get a vehicle so that vehicle could always make me money, I would have been in trouble if I would have viewed it any other way. Um, it was a valuable lesson, but it's a lot of takers in this world. There's just a lot of people that like to mooch and take. But yep. What's today? Today. Oh shoot, tomorrow Halloween, ain't it? Child, I'm gonna be up under the bed. I ain't gonna be up here tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna be somewhere high. Cause they gonna be acting a plum dang fool. For real. They gonna be acting a fool. It's the end of the month. Some people gonna be balling out of control because the 31st, they about to get their check, or they gonna get their check a day early. Child, it's gonna be a mess. The white boy that came by on my birthday live, I gave my last $5 to. He said, "Mom, I'll be back tomorrow." Well, tomorrow didn't come yet. So the next time he knocked on our door, I'm clowning him. I didn't even know about that. Where was I at? I'm ready for the time to go back this weekend. I'm not ready because, child, I told you already. My neighbor done already came out. Barilla done already came out here in these streets. That was in August. You mean to tell me they ain't five? You know what? It was funny. I remember I had a family member that somebody owed them $5, and like 4 or 5 years had passed, and they was like, "Ninja, where my $5?" Yo, I was so much time had passed, right? And they was like, "Where my $5?" It be like that. It be like that, and sometimes it ain't even the $5. It's the principle that's what I said. It's the intentions of how it's given and the intentions of how a person goes to, the reasons they use to go receive it. And that's on them. Whatever happened to them, it be on them. Because some people just had that type of mindset. It may have been on Rock's Live. Yes, way back in. Yeah, that's what I said. That had to be August. I'm going to show him a few of my other personalities. No, Deborah, don't show. Don't show. I don't think he gonna be ready. He must listen. What do you think he went and got with that $5? It wasn't a rock or nothing, was it? What you think he went and got? Maybe he had to go get a loaf of bread and some hot dogs. What you think he went and got? Allegedly, what you think he got? Listen, I understand. I understand. That's why I had to contact somebody I know to help somebody else get some money to borrow till the next day. And they said to me, they said, well, when I'm gonna get my money back? I said, if I said I'm gonna bring it to you tomorrow, I'm gonna bring it to you tomorrow. And I brought it back. And it wasn't even, I didn't borrow it for me. I borrowed it for somebody else. And the crazy thing, that person didn't even need the money. So it was 15 ones and a five, and I took it right back the same way to that person. This was the interesting part. That person said they wanted their money back the next day. They borrowed some money from me during 2020. It took them almost 2 years to get me that little bit of money they gave me, right? The crazy thing is, they had got a large settlement back and all that. And it wasn't even a large amount of money. It took them 2 years to give it back. They gave it back. They added a little interest on it. But the thing was, when I told them I would be back the next day, I was back the next day because it wasn't about the money. It was an unexpected thing that happened, probably to the slot machines to try to come up. But I give no back. Gave it. Yeah, that's right. That's what my stepdaddy said that too. I remember it was times where, say if somebody borrowed money from him and they already owe him like $5 or $10, he was like, how you gonna borrow we said, how am I gonna give you more money? We said more money on top of bad money. Basically, bitch, you ain't gave me my goddamn money already. How do you expect me to give you some more? I said, damn. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he kicked it. I forgot how he worded it. But he worded it so smooth, it'll go clean over your head. You was like, oh, damn. That means you got to go pay what you owe first before you could come and try to borrow some more. So that means they ain't getting $5 no more. And what you gonna do with five on the machine? Mm. They must be going to the corner store with their $5. Cause I don't know. But yeah, he was like, shit, I can't give you no money. Basically, like, how I'm gonna give you some more money? I said, dang. I got one more of my uncles. I gotta go visit him and see how he doing. Just to go say hi to him. But I just finished telling. I think I told somebody else. I was like, why would I go visit somebody that clearly don't want me to go visit them? And they was like, well, Just go see about them. Oh, the nickel machine. Okay. That's what they wanted to. Okay, because I don't gamble. I don't like losing money. Like, but I said, what I look like going over there and keep on visiting somebody? Is I said, but you know what? I be having to remind myself it ain't the person, it's the addiction. So with that uncle, I be needing all the patience in the world to go visit him. But he does have a level of respect because he don't light nothing up in front of me. He'll walk my ass to the door before he light up. I'm gonna go see how he doing though. We do love him because he's the same age as my son Andre will be, but I do know he has unnecessary issues. Yeah, that's why I said that $5. He'll need you before you need him, and he'll need another five, cause five ain't going far. And by the time he circle back, he gonna be done forgot that he had got that five. Cause some people realistically they'll look at it like, oh, okay, it's only $5, but sometimes that's not what it is. It ain't about that. So, yep, that ain't even what it's about. It's the fact that I thought something about your regular ass to give to you. So, who was that talking about eating bison meat? I tried it only once. I think we was just talking about different meats and stuff that people was having for Thanksgiving, and I was like, I don't want no turkey. I'm not really looking like that. They hit up everybody in the family. You know it. They be in a circle back and forgot all about that $5, girl. You know what time it is. Um, we was just talking about different meats. Slim was saying her husband was putting a gator on the grill, and we was just talking about how the gators taste. And somebody was saying something about how bison was good, that bison meat was good. And then I said I would prefer to have some seafood. Reba said she preferred to have some seafood. She got a nephew that's a chef, and he gonna cook a lamb chop dish. She said she ain't cooking. Um, Slim said she got some chitterlings that she about to get down on. Pepper says she ain't doing it. They not cooking. She going and enjoying herself. And the kids got to look for her. Damn right. So who else? Am I missing somebody? Hold on. Yeah, that was a summary. Yeah, we was just talking about different stuff to cook, and people was sharing what they gonna do. And yeah, child, she said her husband about to put that gator on the thing. And then after that, we started talking about deer meat, and then somebody brought up bison, and then we talked about what else we talked about? Just talking about different foods. Yeah. So just talking about different because people tired of eating turkey. That's why I said that I would shit her legs. Proper stop. Some people still eat them. She said she had a whole bunch of them to clean. Oh yeah, we talked about oxtails. And Slim said oxtails ain't oxtails according to Cat Williams, and then we trying to figure out because she said Cat said it ain't no oxes in the United States. Not a peach cobbler. That do sound good because I got me some canned peaches, and you know what? I said I was not talking about that wildebeest no more. I don't even know any update. I don't want to know. Um, I don't want a headache. I don't know. I'm gonna give myself about a day or two, and then I'll probably regroup because I think I've had maybe almost a week off from her slow ass. But that do sound good. My mom make a good peach cobbler. That sound good. Mm-hmm. That sound like a good dessert. Mm-hmm. But yeah, child. I just don't know. We was just talking about different stuff. Oh, we was talking about goat too. We was talking about how a lot of people will cook goat, and I was talking about how I do like curry goat, and everybody can't cook goat. Okay, I won't start. I was reading my Bible, biblical book. Stay focused though. I said I haven't even looked. I haven't listened to nothing, and honestly, I gotta finish editing my pictures. I ain't got time for her. I don't. I really don't. Cause at the end of the day, I don't gotta feed 50 11 people. Um, and I ain't gotta take care of no man either. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But yeah, we was just talking about different foods and stuff. And me and Reba was talking about how we've had the alligator fried. Now that's some good food. That's some good appetizers. And I told her she said she had them at Papa Do's as well. Your cat is funny. You know what? And I was like, you know what? He don't tell no lies. He might tell some jokes, but it be a lot of truth in those jokes that he tell. And sometimes you gotta, give it to people that way too, so they can digest it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? I get tired of watching her, hearing her voice. It's three of us. It's just three of y'all, and you having chitterlings and a gator, baby. I'm gonna tell you another thing that people used to cook all the time. We was talking about all the stuff that people used to cook. Oh yeah, we was talking about how people used to put the whole pig on and have it cooking all night. We talked about that too. Them damn pig feet. Y'all cooking pig feet this year? Don't put no damn hoofs. Child, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie. When I did eat them, it was only two people, no, three people that could cook some damn pig feet, and I would actually eat them. I don't eat them now. Cause now I'm thinking about them damn nubs and them toes and the nails. I was like, girl, what was I doing with my life? So my cousin Teresa, my mama, and my stepdad, them the only three people that can cook some pig feet that I would actually eat. We had to stop buying pigs feet, doctor's orders. Yes, don't buy them things, girl. You don't know what them dusty feet things doing nowadays. Don't eat that pork, child. Don't eat it. But I ain't had them in years. She said shitterlings. Yeah, baby. She said she got her some buckets of chitlins. She gotta get them going. And I mean, you know, people just eat what they, you know, eat what they eat. I just know I ain't eat no turkey. Like when it comes to turkey and ham, like I said before, excuse me, I buy them when they on sale, but I can me some turkey. I'll cut like the breast up on the turkey, put it up and freeze it and seal it for some sandwiches. Um, but I don't, you know, don't cook it for the day or nothing like that. I cook it and I cook it, you know, I'll preserve the whole thing, and then I do a ham the same way, cut it up. That way, you know, I don't have to buy, you know, the little fake ham. If I want a ham sandwich, you give me a ham sandwich. Give me a turkey sandwich. I want me a turkey sandwich. They may have been scraping off their rust off their feet like that. Oh Lord. You know what? Speaking of her, we gonna go on. I ain't gonna get into it like that. Now, this is what I'm gonna talk about. So it was somebody that was on TikTok, and people were saying that it was 7 people to a 1 bedroom apartment. And of course, nobody would know unless the people actually put it on the internet and show it. And I don't know what they was already going through, but I guess they finally got a place. It was, you know, they made it work. This is what I want to know. If them 7 people is breaking violations and the fire marshals ready to get them up out of there, why the fire marshals ain't got what's the name out of there, out that 3 bedroom? That's something that I do got a question about. That's you did. Yay! That was fast. At least you get your stuff, child. I need to go check my mailbox. They hardly deliver us anything around here. I was in the little ring app and somebody was like, "Did y'all get y'all mail for today?" They was like, "Yeah, we just got it." It was like 8 o'clock at night. And then they even had a news story how they was saying that the way that they deliver to us is the worst in the region. At least you get your stuff. Nope, no pigs feet for me. My family love them. My mom used to say I was a picky child, but I didn't have blood pressure like all of them. I used to like within the last year I started eating pork bacon again. Pricing is extra processed. Like it ain't even real. Like when I looked at the process of it, I was like, hell, if I'm gonna give me a piece of bacon, I'm gonna just get a piece of bacon every now and then. I don't eat it every day, so yay. Yeah, the child. I need to go check my meal. I need to check my meal honestly. Actually, I need to go check both of my boxes today. Cause sometimes I just don't feel like it. Yeah, but I'm gonna make sure I take this to my uncle so he can have him some staples to use, so he can make some fabulous things. I don't plan on using no staple gun no time soon. Oh, and this one actually has you can put nails in it too. I don't want to get him my good one. Oh no, this is my good one. I had a backup one. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna look again. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get him my Stanley. He gonna have to buy him one. Oh, but no, for real, I love my stapler. I like this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my good one. I'm gonna have to find him something else to use because no. I know know I got another one somewhere. I gotta find it. I might have moved it with my other stuff. Be nice. I'm being nice. This is the thing. Slim, hold on. Hear me out. This the uncle that does try to steal my car keys twice. God done gave him more grace and mercy between him drinking and whatever it is he do. Okay? Because when he drank beer, he is totally different. Then when he get that liquor, and then if he gets something other than drinking, and he don't even remember when he do stuff. So he done had more than enough grace and mercy in a lifetime. Cause I still go see about him. And when he was, he was telling my folks, he said he need a staple gun. Now, mind you, he does upholstery work. He's like he literally reupholster cars, anything he can do it. He can literally build stuff from the bottom up. I'm being nice. Yes, girl. Yes. That's why I said I'm glad I got old cars. Don't nothing boop boop. Baby, he would have got me. He would have got me back in 2020 when my son had his graduation party. And I went and put his cards in the car in my truck at the time. And it was money in them cards. Because people was giving him gifts. And I won't go leave them cards sitting out. We was down at my mama's house. Yes, he tried to steal my keys. No. I take it back. He got my keys. And we got to looking for him. So between me looking for him, one of my homegirls and her friend was sitting there. He was the only one that could have picked him up off that table. Then he waited not too long ago. Afterwards, like he waited a whole 30 minutes when he knew he couldn't hit no boop boop and slide on the other side and go and take nothing out. See, that wasn't even an option. Cause I don't have no fancy car. I can't take nothing fancy around him. Okay. Yeah. That's why he gonna get my silver stapler. I'm trying to find it. He gonna get my. This is my good one. I went and bought this one because I like the handle on it. And it doesn't, what I'm saying, you don't have to work as hard. He can get the old ass metal one. It ain't old, ain't nothing wrong with it. But he not gonna get my good one. I spent extra money on this one. And like I said, you can put nails in here too. Yeah, he talented when he put that shit down. Mm-hmm. But I'm being nice. Everybody got them in their family. I'm just speaking the truth. Yeah, child, he tried to. I was like, no, I know where my keys was at. I guess he thought I was too overwhelmed and, everybody was moving around doing different stuff. I was like, oh no, run me my key. I was like, my keys was right here. I know where I put them, but he was trying to make it seem like, oh, then I grabbed them by mistake. These your keys. I was like, yeah, they're my keys. He knew them weren't his. You terrible. No, he was trying to get and see what was in that car. Okay. I told you that specific day was a graduation gathering. And you know how when people, and the crazy thing was, the person he came with, if I'm not mistaken, I think they gave him a card too. He knew what was in the card. So it was other people that had gave gifts and put money in these cards. And again, like I said, I did not leave the cards sitting. Get a deposit down. Right. You know what I'm talking about. You know people that'll come and bring the bare minimum to see what they can take. Baby, let me tell you something. For that reason, I will always keep me a hoopty and drive that to a family function. Because if I sit my keys down by mistake, baby, you got to go to that door and unlock that key. See, that's why another thing, I ain't in a rush to get nothing new around these people and these badass kids. They ain't gonna do nothing but try to steal it. Girl, they still out here stealing cars, child. They going from city to city. They going 5 o'clock in the morning. I seen a post where it was a car parked behind another car, and the dude couldn't position it to take that one. He almost took the man's car. The only reason he couldn't drive off with the one in the back was because, either way, I know what he was doing when he was a teenager. Stealing. Shit. And he too old for that. But ain't it something? The person you try to steal out their motherfucking car, they'll still bring you something. Goddamn thief. I still love my uncle with his stealing ass. Girl. My cousin was getting married. She said, "You in charge of the cards." I said, "In charge of the cards." She said, "Cuz you the only one in the family I trust with them." Yeah. Now I could have easily assigned that to somebody else. I could have literally gave them to my son. Now he would have watched them cards. But I just took them and put them in the car, in my truck. And my truck old. Matter of fact, I'm about to get some antique tags for it. So it ain't no boop boop. It ain't no automatic start. It ain't none of them things going on. So baby, you gonna be around here stealing keys for sport. So this the funny thing. So the second time, this what happened this time. I was at his house. And I think I just told my aunt this story. And I was like, I set my keys because we was all sitting out kicking it. And I need to use the bathroom. Like I had been sitting there for hours, like, oh my God, I gotta use the bathroom. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get in the car and drive home, I live far. So I'm like, dang, let me go ahead. And when I came, see, the thing is, when I came back, the key's still sitting there, but it wasn't enough because where I parked far away from the door. So it wasn't enough time for him to run and do nothing because he already had, well, he did heal from his little injury, but he older, so he can't move fast like he did, when he was a young buck. So I was like, that'll give me enough time to go in the bathroom, do what I gotta do, wash my hands, come right back out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going in there to do none of this. No, I was trying to come right back out. So I was getting ready to go home after I did that. So I went to the car. Girl, it was a big print, like with somebody's eyes and breath and everything was on the driver's side where they had looked inside my car. He had enough time to go around that corner and breathe on that damn mirror. He lucky he getting a goddamn staple from me. Okay? Girl, people got them in every family. Every family. If you say you don't, you a damn lie. A damn and a lie. Like most say, a damn and a lie. Okay? Like I told him, I was like, you playing, we can get this money together. I'm going to show him the picture of the bench I'm talking about. Them damn wasps back out too. It must be hot out there. Child, as soon as it get warmer, they right back out the door. They outside. But Yeah, child. He tried to get me, girl. I spit on my. Don't spit, girl. You got one. Yes, I'm the only one ain't at the party. God damn. I'm drinking coffee. Y'all got one. Child, I'm behind. But yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can find my other staple gun. I might have to go look inside. I know I pulled it out. I gotta find it. I'm not gonna get him my good one though. He's not getting my good one. That's my good one. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I I don't really have any upholstery jobs that I'm working on anytime soon. But what if I want to reupholster, my headboard or something like that? I'm gonna need my staples and my staple gun. But you would think with somebody that had, so I don't know. Maybe he was using them because he used to do work for other people too. So, but he probably sold that. Let me stop. I ain't gonna be like that. Y'all got to pray for me. No, I be having, girl. I be having to get it out. I do. And I still be having to be mindful that, he didn't have the easiest upbringing and stuff like that. So some people are just who they are. But yeah, I still gotta before the week is out, I'm gonna go check on my other uncle too. But I already know what he doing. Oh Lord, it's the first of. Oh no, I ain't going over there. I'm gonna go next week. I'm gonna go next week. He probably ain't even gonna open that door this week. He gonna be hiding the cooler brown. He ain't opening that door. He about to get a whole bunch of checks. I ain't going. I'm gonna go see him next week. He probably open the door next week. Y'all got listen. I mean, it be going on. It just life be going on. Shit, I'm for real. And all you can do is keep people in prayer. And then I probably take him cause I know he like the instant noodles that you can, the little wide ones. I probably take him about a 24 pack of them and go check on him, drop him some noodles off or whatever. Make sure he eat. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Make sure he got what he need to cook him a quick meal or whatever. Sometimes it ain't even all about that. It's just making sure, cause he a veteran, making sure he got what he need at his house. I'm gonna have to go check on him because my son used to go see him. He could get five for it. Get what? Who can get five for it? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take him a 12 pack because them noodles in winter. We ain't got to save a lot no more, so I'm gonna get him a 12 pack. Um, to put up in the cut. You know, that way he'll have, cause he's like one of the ones that yeah, he a more severe case. So I just want to drop him some stuff or get him some canned goods and stuff like that. Cause he don't really cook, but I just don't want him to run out of nothing. Cause some people will get so far in their addiction, and they'll run low on food and things of that nature. So and a lot of other family members probably don't even go that way no more. I know my son would, but he ain't gonna be able to go. So I'm gonna have to go, fill in the gap for a while. So, yep, girl. You talking about selling that pepper, child? He must have sold that motherfucker. Shit, I was like, how the fuck he ain't got one? In his own. I don't know, girl. I gotta find this other one though. I ain't gonna lie, girl, for real. Mm, 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 mm. Those are the things that remind you that your life could be way worse. I ain't gonna lie. So those are the real humbling moments. I might laugh, but I ain't gonna be sad about it. Hold on, let me see if it's in this thing right here. Hold on. I cannot find that daggone other staple gun. Girl, I'm not trying to give out my good one. I'm really not. So what is you guys weather like now? Girl, they playing with this weather still. It's pretty hot, warm out there today because I just seen wasps. And yeah, the last 2 days it was cold. Like it was so cold at night. I know people done started turning their heat on, but I don't turn mine on no time soon. Um, all my kids was born in the winter, and plus I'm upstairs, so heat rise. So I really ain't got to turn, that on no time soon. If anything, I will probably more be colder than them. So it's warm. I think it's supposed to get up to 80 for Halloween. Okay, yeah, we in the seven. We up like that, Pepper. Yep, we ain't that far from each other, so we got the same thing going on around here. Girl, that's why I looked out. I looked and like you can see them buzzing by the blinds. Outside the window. I'm like, they was like that the one day last week when it got hot again. I was like, where did they come? They weren't even rolling around like that when it was hot outside. They must got a whole. I don't know. Maybe they don't pop back out, child. I gotta find this daggone thing. I'm trying to think. I think I gotta go. I need to. I'm trying to time when I go down there because I gotta go switch cars. Warm in Ohio. Yeah, it's like it's flip flopping. The last 2 days, it was really cold. It was like I'm pretty sure some areas got their first little piece of frost. Our family went down to 70s, normal 100. We finally, yeah, you told me you was outside with your puppy, and soaking in and enjoying it. Yes. Shoot, my little neighbor Barilla done came out. They still ain't saying nothing about Barilla on the news. Yeah, he outside. But I don't know. I gotta find this other staple gun. Cause I was supposed to take it to him yesterday. But like I said, I ain't trying to spend a whole bunch of time. riding around that city like that. No, ma'am, and no, sir. Then I had to go around there and cancel Christmas with some of them children around there that like to steal and break into people's cars. Um, they was mad they couldn't steal that car that they had been plotting on. They was out there watching me, and I was watching them. It's a shame. It's just so pitiful. And they little kids. They like 10. The insects are confused. Uh-uh. That's why I say I don't know where that net came from. I was like, where the damn net came from? I did go outside today and I went out and came in twice today, so that could have been where it came from. They are confused. They did it last week. As soon as it got warm another day, they was just every. I was like, well, where did they come from? Because it used to be like a nest in the front, and then the specific day that they came out, they came out the day that they was cutting grass as well. So that had to be like Thursday. So it was warm and they was cutting grass. Child, they was everywhere. I said, okay, I don't even remember seeing them everywhere when it was hot outside. So you know it was too daggone hot. And not only that, the two little things that they had over here, I had got that spray. Y'all know that wasp spray. That thing could shoot across a room. And they don't normally really be over here. So they was in the bushes or something. And they couldn't be in the bushes because of the people cutting grass. But yeah, they outside today. I seen them. But, this weather flip flopping. So this weekend is when it's officially gonna be 6 o'clock and dark. Pepper. That's what we got going on. Child, my neighbor gonna be outside. See, that's why he was confused because he normally be outside, when that 6 o'clock hit. Hmm. That's why he was confused, girl. Yes, indeed. There go the sirens. I need to find this doggone whatchamajiggy. I'm gonna find it. I'm determined to find it because I'm not giving up my new one. Yeah. No, Deborah, we didn't already discussed that. We talked. Oh, that's what we talked about too. Cause I was saying that it was a lot of people on like the neighborhood apps, and they were saying where's the good places to go trick or treating, anybody trick or treating. I was like, at your house. Like, what they doing it for sport? Because I would be throwing all that candy in the trash. Mm-mm. I would be throwing every piece, and then I was looking at. I had went through like a couple of the threads where people was like, they was like, y'all act like this something new. Y'all do this every year. And they was like, well, most of the people, they trunk or treating or whatever. I ain't doing none of it. I took my wreath off my door. See, they get ran away from my door when it ain't Halloween. I damn sure ain't gonna have no candy for the shit that they do around here. I already took my I put it back on after Halloween. I'm put it back on my door. Cause I don't even want them to think that they can even come back over. They should know they can't. But I ain't got no candy. I ain't got nothing for them. So that's a no go. Mm-mm. Not with all the thievery, no ma'am, and no sir. My God kids' father just brought them their candy so they will stay home. I got me a grip from them and brought it home. Period. Okay. That's how you do it. Ain't nobody. And you know what? It's sad, but realistically, should they have been doing it in the first place? Because it's like a predator's playground. Um, even with looking at the little chats and stuff, they was like, oh, well, um, those people are supposed to be at home. They not supposed to be out in the streets. Child, who gonna be checking them and who gonna be checking on them? Because the police and the probation people, they not gonna do it. They not gonna do it. Um, yeah. Mike and Ike's, Reese's, Kit Kats, Hot Tomato. Oh yeah, you chilling. I know you ain't get. I wouldn't be passing that out. Mm-mm. No, and realistically, like it's sad to say, it's so much people. People that will go intentionally tamper with that stuff. Like I wouldn't even chance it. I wouldn't feel comfortable chancing it. I would just buy my own candy or make some cupcakes or something at home. Like it's mm-mm. You can get the little bags yourself from the dollar and a quarter store and stuff them at home. That's what they should be doing. I think people should have been doing that from the beginning because if you think about it, it's people that are being careless and reckless with they own dope and they own house and stuff happening in their own house. Why would you chance letting yours go to the door? Uh-uh. No. Mm-mm. It's kids at schools passing stuff out to their friends that their friends shouldn't even have. No. It was one boy on TikTok, and he was like in middle school, and his mom, she showed the video for educational purposes because whatever, he ended up having to, I think they gave him something so he can puke and stuff like that because he had got something from his friend and he was just tired of the cooler brown and he couldn't come down. I'm waiting for Dollar General to put. Yup, that's gonna be on sale Friday. You gonna be out there early Friday morning. You already know. That's the best way to get your favorite candy. Shoot, if anything, Halloween need to be the day after. That way you can go get everything you like and you want. Get your big old thing of Snickers. That's what I used to do. I used to always go like the day after and get everything. Yup, early. Soon as they open the door. Cause I'd be done grabbed it before they had a chance to mark it down. Like, well, today is the first. This need to be half off. Anything dealing with Halloween is half off the first day. And then they start taking off. Child, ain't nobody buying all that stuff like that no more. That's why they always had like 3 seasons out at the same three seasonal items out at the same time. Cause ain't nobody buying all that stuff. Sometimes even 4. Cause they had the little glasses and the New Year stuff. Yeah, all the shit did it. I hope they leave some Reese's cups. Oh yeah, they be busting. I ain't gonna lie. Now that's something I would buy. I would go buy me some Reese's cups, some Snickers. What else? I like them Reese's Pieces too. They be busting. Girl, you seen the Reese's dip pretzels? My daughter love them. I go get her the Reese's candies, and she had dipped her some and made her own pretzels. Girl, they was so good. Ooh, I'm gonna get me another bag of them too. The they was good. They good. Hmm. But you know, if you go buy a bag of Reese's and make them yourself, you get way more. Yep, it's a Did I take a picture of it? I thought I had a picture. I might have deleted it. I thought I had put it on my community post wall one day. I think I said something about being a fat girl snack. But I had seen them in Wawa, and I was like, ooh, I know she'll like these. And I don't know if I ended up taking her with me one day, and she seen them. And ever since then, I said I already knew she was gonna like them. I already knew, but they are good. Yep, they got the Reese's Pieces morsels, basically, like the little chocolates that you can melt over there with your regular chocolate pieces, and you go ahead and melt them, put them on your pretzels, whatever you want to put them on. You know what? I think that was the one that I did, and they didn't. They was okay, but because I wouldn't do them again. I think that's what we did with some strawberries one day. They was all right. They went in. They go better on the pretzels. We gonna leave the regular chocolate for the strawberries. But let me get ready to get my butt up out of here because I gotta find this staple gun, and then I need to go move around the city to go take it to him. And I'm trying to get in and out. And I'm in my head. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. I know which way I'm gonna go. That way I can drive my car that way. But I'm a dip in a different way. And that's the thing about those what's names. They track the direction and can gather data and come up with the probability of where you're going, how long you're gonna go, which way, and all that. So I got another way I'm going today. I was gonna go switch cars. I ain't about to do all that today. I'm gonna pull up with my car because it's in the middle of the day. They're gonna be busy doing something productive. I'm hoping, but either way, I ain't worried about it. I got a license. It ain't like I'm driving dirty. But yeah, it was nice talking to you guys. I'm about to I gotta find this doggone staple gun. Like I said, he not getting my good one. My good one, I saved up money to buy me a new one. Um, just like with a lot of the stuff that I do create, it takes it's been a lot to collect certain things to be able to do stuff. So no, he gonna have to get my backup one. I made my decision on that because my main one I got because I like how I can grip it. It works way better than the old one. Oh no, nah, never that Deborah. I ain't ride like Diddy. I know Diddy ain't got no Did he ever go back to court? Cause remember one time I didn't even go look. Did Diddy ever go back to court down in Hillsburg? I don't think shit. They probably ain't seen him since the first appearance. And if he ain't caught up on that chasuck, I'm going to go look at the docket. Matter of fact, let me look right quick. Hold on. Let me look. I know exactly where to go. She said no update yet. Child, let me see what this ninja doing. Let me see what I can find out. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if he got any open active cases. Oh, wait a minute. This might be. I don't see. Child, so many damn cases. Let me just go see what's open, cause I ain't got time for all that. I got my own life to live. He doing too much. Child, he gotta go pay them people. He need to go pay them people that $163. He had a driving infraction. It says failure to obey traffic counter device. Um, he ain't go to court. Reporting purposes only. Oh yeah, he ain't been going to court. And this ain't allegedly. The last it said driver history record court. So that says 10/21. Let me see that. It said designation of current mailing and email address. I think they trying to find him. I don't know if he ain't getting his mail over there, but this was from May. Yeah, from when everybody was talking about what went on in May. He's supposed to be just paid the little. I don't know why he just paid his fine. They got all this stuff. Court date set, hover, returned mail, driver history record court, court docket page, defendant not present, court order, failure to appear, purposely reporting, purposely only, D6 failure to appear, case set for court arraignment, notice of hearing, license, CPED, I don't know what that means. Notice of rescheduling hearing. These people have been trying to reach out and communicate with them, is what it sounds like, and they can't find Diddy. Yeah. So that's the only thing that's open and active on him. And the last email, last they got a phone number and a PO box for him. I'm guessing the stuff not getting to him. That's on record. I'm not gonna say it out loud. But this is public records. Yes, child. Um. Mm-hmm. But then it's wait a minute, wait a minute. It said current as of 8/12. Current due. It says $0, but on the other one it says $163. So maybe he paid it. It say financial on the financial thing over here. It say last activity. See, that's what I'm saying. Two different papers. Thanks for the update. I have got to get my clown on now and rock to stop. Okay, all right. See you later. I'm getting ready to get up off here. So, like I said, on one paper it says paid, and the other one it says not paid. So I don't know what he did. Child, anybody think about that man? All right, see y'all later.